Well.
Hello, everyone. How are we all doing? Hope we're all doing well.
We're back in the frying pan.
It'd be a pretty big frying pan to hold all of us. Let's be real.
Well, it's big enough just holding me.
But we don't need a big one to
Wow.
hold cuddly. We just need a tiny one.
Yeah.
The smallest bean.
Wow.
Probably even just like a little coffee cup.
Wow.
How are you gonna cook a coffee cup?
In the microwave.
Yep.
You don't even get to be in a frying pan. We just microwave you.
Yes. Yeah.
You're a microwavable snack.
That's like the weirdest kind of snack. Excuse me?
I don't know.
I'm
Wait,
like
you
a mug
don't
brownie.
microwave yours? Yeah, those are delicious.
I love mug brownies. I was just
Thank
about
you.
to say
Mug
you were a
brownies, yeah.
mug brownie.
Mug brownies are pretty
I knew you were
delicious.
about to say this.
See, it was a compliment, not an insult. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, compliment. Yeah, we'll go with
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
did
yeah,
forget
sure,
one
sure,
thing.
sure.
We did
How's
forget
your
one
backpedaling?
thing.
My what?
My backpedaling? I
Oh,
won
I thought
gold
you
medal
said
in
my
it.
back, and I was like, it's always broken. What do you mean?
What is the thing?
The thing we forgot is I haven't started up Sirenscape.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, and I'm not in Sirenscape, so this works perfectly. There we go. I knew I was forgetting something. There was one thing that I was forgetting, and it was that.
It's a day, everyone. It's a day, and we are currently one road due short. We have working theories. The current one is alien abduction.
Yes.
That or hiding from the IRS.
Yeah.
The IRS is serious business.
My OBS has already
Yeah.
crashed once, so I think we got the technological problems out of the way. But now that I've said it,
Hopefully.
Yeah, now that you said
You-
it, it's just
you
gonna...
doomed us
yeah.
all.
I know. I know.
You've doomed us all.
I'm sorry. Not that sorry, but I'm a little sorry.
It's just a little bit. So you're like apologetic,
Like
but
on a
not
scale
really.
of, yeah, like I'm sort of in the middle where I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry that I said it, but not really sorry that I said it. More than, you know.
Yeah, you're like
I'm sorry if there are
you're
consequences.
you're sorry. Yeah, you're sorry for the way that someone took it, but you're not sorry that you put it out there.
Yeah, and if the universe is like, well, now I'm going to give you more, then I'm extra sorry. But if it
Yeah.
doesn't, then I'm fine.
I feel like this conversation is like drawing parallels to like real life events that I have no knowledge of what they are.
I think it's more probably Dramonia events. That, you know, if we get in trouble for stuff, then we're extra sorry. But if no
Oh,
one
no.
catches us stealing,
We don't steal
We're
things.
not
Have you been talking to George recently?
no, maybe.
When was the name
bit.
one thing that we've stolen?
Just
Uh,
don't forget.
Arthur
it's-
stole an arrow.
Okay, name one thing that the rest of the party hasn't stolen.
My sanity.
Okay, name one thing that George and Arthur have not stolen.
George hasn't stolen recently. George hasn't had the chance to steal recently.
I'll be honest, I think Nana's never stolen a thing. I don't think she's stolen anything.
No, at least she doesn't believe it was stealing.
Wait, are you one of those grandmothers who take silverware from restaurants?
No, that's my grandmother.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm saying Nana has done things that others might consider stealing, but she wouldn't.
I
She
mean,
wouldn't.
is
What
it
if
really
I-
stealing if you're not caught? Isn't it just borrowing?
Exactly. Until you get caught.
I just
definitely
want to...
didn't steal any pets.
I have a feeling this is something George said the first time Arthur caught him.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I wasn't stealing, I was
Like-
borrowing.
Oh man.
I just want to
Yeah,
point out to
why?
all the chats, us here as a part of the Dramonia campaign are very against theft, IRL. So please,
Yes,
no one,
do not
do not steal. No stealing. Unless you're stealing someone's heart in like a nice way, in which case, be nice about it.
Yeah, definitely not in the wrong way.
I want to point
Not
out
the
that
wrong way.
Aussie's
Consent with their
views
heart.
are his own and do not.
I'm sorry, but I'm legally obligated to tell you all that I am an agronome kleptomaniac.
Do you
I
still
understand.
know?
Wait, Wait, yeah,
No.
hang
Aggro
on.
gnomes? You
No,
steal
Archangel,
angry
don't get a
garden
scalpel.
gnomes.
No.
I
No,
feel that.
it's
It's not
a thieving farmer.
Ah,
Yeah.
so
That
you
makes sense
steal.
because the aggro part.
Don't play
from
Stardew with
agriculture.
Josie.
So
I
you
feel.
steal pigs. I see.
I would steal a pig.
And cows and chickens.
I would
and-
steal a chicken.
You would steal a chicken
Who's
and
gonna
try and go
fix
back for
it?
the cow.
Oh
Look,
my
look, in my dream house out on the countryside, I've got like an open piece of land in the middle of a forest. The sun comes in, it's beautiful. I'm gonna have chickens.
Chickens, I've heard, are amazing.
I was really close to adopting a chicken a couple weeks ago. I won't lie to you. It was a tiny, silky chicken, but they need friends, and I just didn't have friends for it. It's
Google is never coming to visit if I get chickens. But
The wettest
you
chickens.
know,
I love that.
I'm just gonna.
Oh, no.
Hello.
I also
My
just want to
camera a little
acknowledge
bit.
that my chat immediately started putting like knives in chat when I said not the bad way of stealing someone's heart.
Look. How about we play some D&D?
Yeah, let's play some D&D. Let's have consequences to our actions. Let's go.
I'm so scared of consequences to my actions, though. I don't want these consequences.
I want more actions so that there are more consequences down the line.
No, 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 no!
You mean like the consequences of kidnapping a person with clergy?
That's not even a consequence.
I'll
That's
have
just
you
what he
know,
did.
I wasn't part of that. I wasn't there.
I was a bird the whole time, Your Honor.
Nana wasn't there
I
either.
wonder what consequences it will have that you picked the Guild of Volunteers to get the resources.
Look,
We never
Wait.
went back and talked to them after finding out Jalira doesn't want the Abbey completed either.
look, you know what? We're here now.
Wait, how much money did we give a certain person again? And could we not have split that? Like, were we
No.
we couldn't have split it. Well,
No, it was like, you know, in video games, it was a choice event. You can either, because
yeah.
if you split the resources, you're not gonna actually get any results. It's like,
no, I'm
Wait,
just wondering
if this is a video game, can we load save?
can we load save? Just quick
Yeah.
save?
Oh my
You
god,
said
that
it's a
means
video game, right?
we have to go back like a month. We go back
Yeah.
and then we have to do the same cutscenes again, and that's gonna take. Well, I suppose we could.
We
probably-
skip
You
the
gotta
cutscene.
say
We
goodbye
can
to
skip.
Sin again.
Yeah, we could say we could just skip the
That
cutscenes.
was pretty
What if-
sick, though.
what-
Like,
We could do
Yeah, but what if
kidnapping
you
different.
accidentally? What if you go back and talk to Sin and accidentally get the bad relationship? Like,
No, we
developed?
said the
True.
exact
Oh,
same
no.
things.
Let's not do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm
I
just
always
saying.
misclick. I always
Look.
misclick.
We
and
look
I
up
end
a
doing-
guide.
We look up the Dramonia
walkthrough!
guidebook.
A walkthrough!
Josie must have a walkthrough somewhere.
I feel like Josie has a walkthrough.
Kinda. There's
Way.
plot points. There's plot points.
Okay, new D&D episode next week. We won't be streaming here. We won't have Josie with us. There will be an IRL break into Josie's office stream and see
Wait, and now we're
Wait, no,
stealing
it'll be
again.
doing
No,
that.
we've come full circle. We're now stealing.
You
Hang
can't.
on.
You can't. I got a vicious guard dog. Remember?
Oh, that vicious guard dog would lick me to death.
True. And
I mean-
yeah, I'm scared of being linked to
No,
that. I'm
just take
super scared of
Siri.
trying my
Siri
dog.
will defeat.
Oh
Um,
no.
Hang on, how are we gonna fund this?
You are.
Stealing.
Yeah.
Hey, you
Oh,
are all.
Wow. Okay,
Thanks for volunteering, or
I've just become like supportive. No, I'm not gonna finish that off.
Anyway,
Wow.
we now that we've come full circle, we can get into D&D now.
Yeah, yeah. I
Wow,
was.
we've
I
gone
just
full
thought. I
circle
just
that
thought we
way.
were gonna spend some time and see if Roju showed up, if he escaped the aliens. But I
If we
think.
want to see if he has any aliens, I got another tangent related to D&D.
oh, is it an alien tangent?
This
I'm
is up-
interested.
This is up to if we want to continue vamping or if we want to just get into it, though.
What's it related to? Like.
Um, It's related to George.
Okay, so related to George.
Good start. Good start.
George's an alien. Holy shit.
I mean,
Well,
kinda.
he kind of is.
I mean,
He's not from this plane.
Like, yeah, he's from a different plane.
oh.
Kind of
So
is an
he-
alien. He's also
Like a
Kind of
Boeing
an alien.
747 or like a.
Well, he's blue and has pointy.
No, he came in on a private jet.
Oh shit! Wow, those emissions though.
Yeah.
That's
uh,
that's
we're
why we
gonna
call
use
him.
that jet to.
I dropped my pen.
Transport the train to hit Jalera.
Oh, no.
No, we're gonna hit her with the plane after we hit her with the train. It only makes
Oh
sense.
my god! Imagine if George learns to plane walk before the final battle and just planes walk the train into her.
Can we just go? Can we just yell at her when we hit her? We can go, "Here comes the plane train," and she'll go, "Don't you mean the pain train?" And we'll go, "No, the plane train!" And then hit her with the plane as well.
Look, can I just point out that depending on how you play, like in this campaign of the parts that are to come, like it can change the final battle that is to happen. And let me tell you that currently, this very moment, this very moment, Jalira has 3 health bars.
Ah, shit!
One to train, which is fine.
What have we done?
The second one is the
I think
carriage.
Second one is, well,
Wait, no, we gotta remember, we gotta take the first health bar out first because the cutscene.
one is the apocalypse bottle.
Oh yeah, that's right. The cutscene, the
Okay.
apocalypse
One
bottle.
is the train.
Why do I feel like the apocalypse bottle will actually give her another health bar? Like, I'm just scared. I'm scared of that actually being a thing.
One is. One is.
We bombard her with
son's
psychic
love.
lances.
One,
Oh my god!
one
love.
is after
Happy
hitting
ending.
on her.
We're not even
We-
gonna
we
fight
do-
her at all.
We're
folks.
not
gonna
giving
hit
her a
with
happy
the
ending.
and
That
then
sounds
ending.
terrible.
We get the good ending.
We got the good ending. We reunited the
It's
family.
like Sekiro.
Exactly, it's a good ending, Aussie.
Wait, Sekiro?
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Are you trying to say that there's like a good ending to
So-
Sekiro?
so wait.
Which
But
ending
it
you
takes-
think is the good ending?
No, which
You have
one's
to
the
do
good
a-
one?
You have
Who are you
it's-
sacrificing good at?
No, there is a good ending, but
Do
you
I have to go
do
get
a ton
fruit?
of extra shit to
Oh,
get the
that's
good
right.
ending.
Oh, that's right. I remember this.
I remember because of all the times
I've only seen the speedrunning endings.
No,
because,
I've
yeah.
100%ed Sekiro. Who are you sacrificing? There's no ending where everyone lives.
Well, we're obviously not sacrificing the hot demon boy.
I would. I mean, I would.
Quiet laugh.
I would think about it.
So
What?
apparently, a
I'm
hot
gonna
demon
fix
boy
him,
isn't
but I
that.
also know.
You want to fix everyone.
Are you referring
Connor.
to Sekiro? Because he's the one who becomes a demon.
No,
we're talking
No,
about
no.
Conan now.
Our hot demon boy, not
Our hot
Okay,
demon
I'm
boy.
like confused. I'm like, wait, are we talking about Sekiro? Are we talking about what's happening?
What
What's
We
hot
went on
demon
a
are you guys
different
talking about?
tangent than I thought we would. Because I was gonna say something else, and now we're on.
hot demon boys.
Okay,
in your
well,
area?
I'm
In your area.
I'm gonna
I'm
post the
leaving.
recap. I'm gonna post a recap in the dice tray, and we're gonna have Gouda read it.
Oh, okay. One quick tangent while you're posting, then.
No, it's done.
Oh, it's done. Damn. Okay. The thing is in the way. Okay.
Oh wait, are we?
Are we ready?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. The Vanguard of the Black found themselves in Nana's garden. After a lunch and some much-needed gardening, the party made its way through the woods surrounding Bundoria. Along the path, they noticed a parasitic fungi in the trees and sprouting in the ground. When George and Arthur took notice of the creature stalking in their periphery, the others saw a massive wolf suddenly sitting before them, bigger almost than a thoroughbred draft horse. Oh my gosh. The wolf acknowledges their presence and come forward. Arthur offered words of reassurance, and Nana recognizes the wild-shaped archdruid, Bristwald Feralfin.
you got this.
Please keep
Proud
in
of
mind,
you.
this is my first reading, guys. They gain passage through the woods and soon come upon a city of Bundoria. The arch tree in its center grows tall as mountains, and the once flourishing city of green is now draped in a gray of sorrow. The Archdruid of the Leaves, Gianna of Greensprout, lays injured, and this forest is harried with fungal blight. Hadar Tremplefoot, the Archdruid of Animals, asks the Vanguard of the Black to take a look at Gianna, mentioning their sudden rise to power. After Nana, through Gerald's magic, enters Gianna's dream to converse, even though it should not be possible, she finds out that the one behind all of this is none other than Marnie, a small child who seems to leave presence inside her victims. At the same time as Nana sees the visions of the black dragon overtakes with ooze, Rudy confirms the dragon acid is present in the wounds that refuses to seal, even with magic. And scene.
I tell you, I know I'm a small character, but I am gonna dropkick Marnie so hard. I'm gonna punt that thing.
That thing?
That thing.
Yeah, that's apt. Marnie's more of a thing than a who.
Yeah.
These
but-
are people too.
This is true.
I
Really acidic, really annoying.
look. I wouldn't punt a news, but I think that would have more consequences.
Yeah, like you just kick Marnie and then your shoe is melted off.
I'm pretty sure Rudy would get a good kick in, being resistant to acid.
Rudy, you could punt Marnie.
Rudy could give it a go. Yeah,
I
I
absolutely.
mean,
Give it a
she
go.
could, like, if Marnie is an actual ooze, she could still just engulf you and immobilize you.
I feel like that
You
needs.
just take longer to eat.
Rudy should eat an ooze. Show it who's lost. Eat the ooze. Put it in your mouth.
Eat the ooze
Like-
that's combined with the thing in the bottle.
Thing in the bottle.
Please don't eat the stuff in the
Rudy
bottle. Only
can't
because I know
become-
there's pus in there. And
No,
don't do it, man.
No,
Don't do
no,
it.
no, 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 no. Rudy.
Not
Oh, the imagery of
No!
No,
Look, Rudy is
Do it.
resistant
Show
to a
your
lot of things, but not like look. He's not drinking it.
no,
Yeah.
we draw the line at.
Well, I mean,
We don't draw the line at ooze though, so feel free.
but oozing pus is off the table.
You sure? That sounds like something Rudy
really,
would
I
eat.
truly.
What do you eat?
I
Oh my
mean-
god!
You eat anything, right?
No, he's just
No,
normal hungry.
Larzapan, no, Larzapan,
Marzipan,
no.
maybe.
What did Larzapan say?
He's
What did Larzapan say? I don't see your stream. What does it say?
Don't look.
It won't be on screen. It won't be on screen if I go have a look at
Oh,
it.
she's hate to hear she's leaving.
Wow. Hang on.
Wow.
Larzapan, you get
read
over here and tell me what you
beautifully.
said.
Oh, Larzapan? I'll find Larzapan's.
I
Don't do
need
it.
I
Don't
need
do
to
it.
know what it was. What was it?
Gouda, Desi. How far back am I looking? Maybe
You're
I pressed the
Larzapan
wrong one.
laughing through the wall.
He's not drinking it. He's butt chugging it.
Probably can you do the thing?
Yeah, I'll do the thing.
I hate it here.
Okay, should we actually start? I've pulled up
Yeah.
I've
I
pulled
think-
up Gerald's stats so I can
I,
do some.
I think we should, because otherwise someone's gonna start butt chugging stuff. So,
Stop saying it.
well,
yeah,
butt chugging.
We're not kids anymore. Fucking hell.
Anyway, so yes, Nana, you are still within Gianna Greensprout's dreams, conversing with her,
Ah, yes.
while out in the actual apartment of the Archdruid of the Leaf. Rudy, you are currently investigating the injury itself, these gashes that appear on the back of Gianna. And you do see, even though you've localized that there is actual dragon acid in the wound, roll me a medicine check.
With gusto.
Gusto.
We'll take a 27.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, this.
27.
Good
Yes,
enough.
you do notice, like at the edge of these wounds, these gashes that appear, is a almost like crystalline substance.
Hmm.
At first glance, it looks almost like salt, just at the edge of the wounds where it's opening up.
Hmm.
And you do
Wow.
see pulsating this thin membrane of black ooze. And with that medicine, I will also tell you that this ooze currently seems to almost have a grip around her spine.
Oh, okay. That is gonna be very problematic
He
to
does
remove.
need a spine. Don't remove the spine, Rudy. She needs that. Unlike you.
Right. I know my anatomy, and I'm fairly certain even druids need their spines, so we won't be removing that.
Just go tree trunk in its place.
Is Nana awake yet, or is this still...
Nana's still in the dream world, I believe.
Yeah.
All right. And what was the name of our of the one that was chaperoning us? What was his name?
Hadar.
Hadar. Hadar, come over here for a second. Let me show you what we're looking at here.
And he lumbers over and takes a look down.
And yeah, and Rudy pretty much explains, that he notices, that the ooze he definitely recognizes, and shows, he sort of points out it is it's got a good grip on the spine, and the dragon acid, he sort of goes, oh, and there's a bit of dragon acid sort of mixed in there. She must have been attacked by something on her way back, but doesn't really elaborate on how he knows that, because he doesn't know how he knows that either. And then also points out, and there's this crystalline sort of, I don't know, look here, on the edges of the wound. Do you recognize what that might be at all, or?
I'm gonna roll a check. No, but I could ask the alchemist. This looks like something that they might know.
Yes, that would be fantastic, please, because the body I can figure out, but this looks a little bit different. This looks a little bit odd.
I see. Yes, and he holds a hand up to this large mass of cages and nests and bundles on his back, and a little bird sort of peers out of like what looks like a very, very tightly woven ball of grass. This little tiny sparrow just pokes its head out, hops over to his finger, and he whispers to it, "Go fetch Ren." And he just holds the finger out, and the little sparrow just takes off out the window. It might take a while.
No, I can't remember. Did we got the druids come back in and stabilize her, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, to keep her.
I believe we did.
Yeah. Cool.
And I'll say that Gerald will pipe up and say that he has an idea that he could essentially hold the ooze in place.
Oh, using hold creature.
He can use hold monster to just like keep it where it is.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Well, the difference is that the hold monster spell allows you to paralyze anything.
If it's a creature, can we just polymorph it into a slug and just grab it out?
Holy shit! Wait, can we? Wait, it was a little.
Well, depending on how much it is in her system, because that might be painful, like trying to drag it all into one creature.
Yeah,
They might need to do your spare the dying thing, maybe.
Oh, yeah, well, that'll happen.
You
regardless.
do already have Death Ward on, remember?
Yeah.
I've always under the effect of a Death Ward.
It could be pretty amazing.
You tried?
That's
the
a
Z
stretch.
That was a stretch.
Look,
so even Amanita's not impressed with that one.
To do your intestines, right?
I almost did like an ooze-mazing pun, but it wasn't good enough for the title, so I didn't do a pun at all.
Look, I'm gonna unfortunately I'm gonna say that the best ooze pun so far. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna claim it as the assassin.
No,
Yeah,
this is
that's
very
pretty
true.
good.
Yeah.
That is pretty good.
I don't know. Hobbits has a pretty good one of who's a good boy then.
Ah! Shut up.
That's pretty good. That's
Yeah,
pretty
okay,
good.
yeah,
This
yeah.
is why I ordered wine to be brought. Yo.
But yes, Gerald will offer that as an idea to be able to hold monster.
The only possible issue with that, the polymorphing, George, is that what if this ooze is like inside the spinal column? Regardless of, spare of the death ward, we could still potentially paralyze our poor druid here.
Can't you just fix it? I thought you were good at healing and stuff.
Well, yes,
I know
but
you're not good at surgery, but healing.
Just not so loud. But yes, we could just heal it back. But what if it goes wrong? It's an option. I'm not going to say it's not an option, but it is. What if it doesn't work this time? Then we've just made it possibly worse. Although what could be worse than having two different types of extremely acidic substances attempting to, gain control of your body, eating it from the inside, and then potentially harming the ones that you love around you?
This is
So
a
maybe
very
not.
delicate situation there, Rudy. Very delicate.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Arthur. Thank you for acknowledging how delicate the situation is.
I think that you should do your death saving spells where you get hold beast, polymorph. If they die, you bring them back.
Okay, do you have the diamond that is required to bring him back?
Arthur looks around in the back of his backpack for a diamond. And
George,
he-
I just asked the room of the druid. Does anyone have a diamond?
No, we don't.
Oh my god.
so as
What
Arthur,
would you need it for?
Oh, no. It's more of a,
Like,
if the worst...
just in case.
Yeah, worst case scenario, if we need to bring her back, then a diamond would allow me to do so.
I see. We do have some reserves of expensive materials. So if it comes to it, yes.
If it comes to it, you should show me where it is, and I'll get it to Rudy for you.
See, Rudy, I think
Pulling from the druids.
we just go ahead with the plan of polymorphing it, trying to extract it. If that doesn't work, they die. We resurrect them.
Oh my
gonna
god.
do my
Does Nana
best.
wake up?
I'm gonna do my best Gerald impression.
Yeah.
Rudy, I have an idea. What if
Yes, Gerald.
What if I tried banishing the ooze and we moved Gianna? Do you think when the ooze returns, it would appear on the bed or in her back?
Well, again, I think this depends on how much the ooze is, inside the spinal cord again. My 27 didn't reveal that, did it? What I need additional...
It's not like in the
Yeah,
spinal
it's just-
cord, but it's like it's definitely connected. It's got contact with the spine.
alright.
Arthur sort of pipes up. I know you're talking to Rudy there, Gerald, but to me, the place is in where it is currently being. So the place is in the spine, not as so much the location on the bed. So I feel like if you were to do that, we move, it's going to just go back to where it was from, which is the spine.
That's fair.
Oh, Gerald, that's the most you've accepted one.
That's really
This
out
can't
of...
be the real Gerald.
Yeah, this can't be the real
You
Gerald.
can't agree with Arthur. What are you doing?
Okay.
Do you think
All
the
right.
ooze has a consciousness?
I think we attempted this last time we encountered them, George, and they really think of just eating people.
But if they think, they hurt.
Well, we can think
I
about...
can make theirs hurt.
yes, but this could be a mushroom situation again, where the ooze is you know, I fear that if we attack the ooze, we attack the body. So I think
What if
the
I
idea
just
is
suggest the ooze to leave, like I was going to do with the mushrooms? The only problem with the mushrooms is that it would have killed Bjorn sooner.
But if you ask the ooze, that means it needs to have a mind, does it not?
That's what I was asking, if there was a mind.
Can we all do a try to remember check?
From what you know, yes, I'm gonna tell you from what you know, there are some ooze. It seems that sentience comes with mass.
Oh, and this one's tiny.
This one spread out is like the size of a hand.
Right. Yes, I think what we found last time we encountered these oozes is that the bigger they are, the more of a brain, so to speak, they have. So this little fella here, about the size of maybe Nana's hands, they have very small hands, so that makes sense. I don't think it has much thought process. I mean, give it a go. By all means, if it just leaps out, Arthur, have an arrow ready. Nana, maybe have some fire ready. We can give it a go.
Nana's sleeping.
Nana's
you
asleep.
didn't wake her up.
Yeah, Nana's still sleeping.
Let Nana sleep. She needs to...
Arthur pulls out his sunblade.
Wake me up inside.
and so Arthur sort of turns around and he sort of pulls the sunblade out, and then he sort of sees it, and he goes, Rudy, correct me if I'm wrong, and he sort of huddles in closer to Rudy. Is if she dies, does the ooze dies with her?
No, the ooze is a separate creature.
Okay.
A separate monster, separate entity. But no, whatever you're thinking.
No.
You know what? Tell me the idea. Arthur.
The idea is
jumping
if
the
she accidentally dies from this, and we miss a bit of ooze, and so we got 90% of it out, but we left, I don't know, 10% in there. Is the problem going to re-happen, or will the ooze die with her?
Well, these are why we have these good plans, right? If we banish the ooze, all of it gets banished. There is no way of missing it. If George suggests that the ooze leaves and it agrees, then it should, theoretically, take all of itself out. It has no reason to leave some in. If the polymorph works and George polymorphs it into a rat, then we know we got an entire rat out of her because an entire rat will come out. If it's missing its leg, then we know we missed a part of the ooze, right?
Oh my god.
Okay. Really, you're all men of medical stuff, so I'm just going to step back, watch, you make the decisions here.
I will make the decisions, and you will take responsibility because you're our best leader. Now,
hang on, no.
Is Nana
George,
not waking up for this?
George, let's start with your idea of suggesting that the ooze leaves. Right?
Are you just letting me stay in this dream? Okay.
Arthur goes and puts a blanket over Nana.
Oh my god. I can just end the dream, right? I don't even remember what's happening. Whatever.
Yeah, you can end the dream.
Head.
You can end the dream when you want to, yeah.
Cuddly's just like, let me out. And we're just like,
let me out. I don't want to be here anymore. I think she already told me what I needed to know.
As Arthur's putting a blanket on Nana wakes up.
Does this actually happen, Josie? Can Nana
It's up to you, really. You can wake up. You can choose to wake up, yes.
Oh god. I had just seen that she got attacked by the dragon.
Yes.
Yes. Alright. When you do that, Nana will sit bolt upright and tell you what you already know. Basically. And she'll just be like, oh, it was Marnie.
Oh, Nana,
Marnie?
what? Marnie?
Oh,
It was Marnie?
yes, she went to the swamp and she wanted to ask the swamp dragon why he was acting that way, and he got possessed by ooze and attacked, and I saw Marnie there.
Those damn sexy cookies.
what?
What?
Nothing. Arthur's just had a flashback, just so.
Is
I'm
Marnie another
sorry,
one
what-
of your grandkids? Like said.
Oh no,
No.
Marnie was a
And
stowaway.
never.
She was a stowaway on a ship, and
No, that was Ash, guys.
oh yeah, that's
Ash.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
that's right.
Ash.
Marnie
he
and
was
Ash.
the mastermind behind the
Yeah,
whole-
because we still
Yeah,
believe
yeah,
that. Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
Marnie is an accomplice of Jalira's. And last time we encountered these oozes, we believe she was involved. So it is definitely makes sense that... Oh, Nana, by the way, we found an ooze in here, so that lines up perfectly.
Oh shit.
Yes, we're about to deal with it.
That
though, I
is
think.
so funny.
Maybe.
But we have a great plan, Nana, that we're about to put into action. So,
We
George,
should
if
get
you...
the diamond beforehand.
Oh,
just
it's
in
on its
case.
way, I'm sure. Anyway.
I don't think they left to get it. I'll
That's
go get it.
No, George,
Just
I
tell me
want,
what-
I want you to try suggestion first.
What
That's what
can
you
I
wanted
do?
to do, right?
Can I be of any service? Do I need anything?
As you
Be
said,
ready
that,
to polymorph the ooze if it comes out without
Wait,
killing her.
polymorph. Yeah. I
as
totally
you say
have
that,
I did
Arthur
actually.
just hands you
No.
over a drink and an alcoholic beverage.
I mean, you're gonna need that.
All right.
So what's happening?
I'm gonna step like one step closer, and then he's gonna get a look on his face, and then take one step back just in case, because the ooze is gonna come out. He's gonna go.
Rudy, George, just 2 seconds. We might need more space in this room, so, if it's okay, I will make sure she lives, or comes back to life if she dies. I should have said that
Gerald-
quiet up.
They're like, what?
Be ready
what?
to hold monster. Gerald, be ready to hold monster if this
Oh.
thing comes out.
Okay, and he just holds his staff ready, pointed at the ooze.
Everyone to your positions.
Druids
It's gonna be
Pulls
really
another drink.
anticlimactic if it's not
outside.
sentient.
All right, so in the room should only be our oh god, I forgot his name already. What was his name again?
Tanglefoot?
Hadar.
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 Yeah.
Tramplefoot.
Tramplefoot.
Tramplefoot. All right, so in the room should only be Hadar, the Vanguard. Yeah, Hadar and the Vanguard.
This time the druid apprentices, the healers, they haven't left, but they've like backed off again, like towards the far wall.
All right.
Yeah.
Little
Do your work, George.
ooze Marnie thing, I need you to leave this body with the least amount of damage as possible.
And you're casting suggestion?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. But where is it? Where's my
Nothing
suggestion?
happens.
Damn.
Dude, you get the sense that there's not enough of a mind to affect.
All right, it's time for Plan B. That didn't work.
Okay.
It doesn't have enough of a mind.
Do we know how far in it is? We don't. We haven't been able to determine how
Oh,
far.
it's wrapped around its spine, Nana. It's wrapped
Well,
around
it's
her
not
spine.
wrapped, but it's like it's touching the
touching.
spine. It's
Touching
got
the
contact.
spine. Oh, it's Rudy.
Yeah, it's currently like eroded away or corroded at like the lower back muscles, and it's like just made contact with the spine. When you hear suddenly hear and you see this soot-faced old man who's like climbed up the stairs all the
no.
way. You're right.
Oh, you're the alchemist.
Yes.
Excellent. We'll be with you in 2 seconds if this fails as well. George,
Oh,
Gerald,
perfect. And
do
he
you-
just lays down on the floor.
Gerald, did you want to try the banishment trick?
Sure, definitely, Rudy. And I'm gonna need to roll some themabombs.
Thamabobs.
Here we go. Here we go. Charisma saving throw. I'm just double checking that it doesn't have like creatures, blah blah blah, cannot be affected.
I mean, it's an ooze. How much charisma does this thing have?
Not a lot. No, not a lot. So Gerald points his staff, he focuses, and all of a sudden, it's gone, and you can just see this corroded part of her back, and you can see immediately that there's some damage done to one of the vertebrae.
Oh, this is very bad. Very, very bad.
And Gerald says, "You've got a minute, Rudy."
A minute until it reappears in the exact same spot.
Correct.
Even
Don't we
theoretically,
just move her?
that's what I'm thinking. If we just quickly shift the bed now. Arthur,
All right,
shift the
everyone,
bed.
move the bed.
Arthur comes over to
We need
help.
some muscle.
Yeah, as Arthur, as you're walking up, Hadar just grabs the bed by the the foot end of the frame and just just
That
pulls
works.
it like 4 feet away.
Oh, gentle, the vertebrae. Gently.
Sorry, and it just keeps just this
Yes, the noisier the better, please.
it's just pulling it away.
Oh my god. Alright. Well, Nana's gonna produce flame and just have it ready in case it comes back.
Okay.
If it comes back in a
Right.
different spot.
I'm going to leave the ooze to you all while I make sure she's not paralyzed for the rest of her life. Okay? Good.
All right. Arthur grabs out
Gerald,
his
will you be
sunblade.
able to hold monster immediately when it comes back?
Not regenerate being a joke to you.
I
Not a
could
cleric.
try.
Regenerate being a joke to
Not an
you.
entire cleric being a jerk to you.
Wow.
Would you say, Arthur?
Arthur just pulls out sunblade and he's getting ready.
Just get fucking ready.
We're probably doing this in the most complicated way possible. I just want.
As always, that is the true way
Okay,
of the
so you
Vanguard.
you got
Made a
just under a
decision in
minute.
5
What
minutes.
is the plan? You've got 1 minute, less than 1 minute.
Alright.
If Gerald can hold monster, I'm thinking that's the first thing we do. If it shows up in front and not in her,
If
And
he can't,
then-
I can polymorph it, and then we can just scoop it and take
I
it
can also
somewhere.
polymorph it. That way you can have your
Right.
produce flame.
Okay, yeah,
That
I
way-
can be producing.
What do we want to
Firebender.
turn it into? Is the question. As soon as we do damage to it, when it's polymorphed, it will turn back.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you'd scoop it and take it somewhere else, is my thought. At least.
Well-
It lasts for 8 hours. You can put it in a jar for all you know. We can, who's in a jar? Let's go.
Let's turn it into slug so it's similar. But then the slug juice might be ooze that's left
What if
over.
we
Let's
just put
turn it
the
into
slug
something
in the
solid.
apocalypse bottle? No,
That
I'm just gonna turn
does
back
not
into an
sound
ooze
good.
and then pop out. Yeah, let's not do that.
We
Let's not
put
do
it in
that.
the fungus bottle.
No!
And
No,
see what-
I don't want to put any more things in bottles unless we have to. No,
I have an
bottles.
extra bottle if we want to put it in its own bottle.
Why don't we just kill the ooze? Is that just not the better choice?
Look, I'm just
Speaking
concerned
of
about a
overcompliment.
tree and fire, so I'm saying we polymorph it, bring it somewhere else, and then kill the fuck out of it, you know?
Then just polymorph it into something fluffy yet
Like
not
a-
very mobile.
Butterfly.
Like
I'm not turning it into a rat because Benjamin would be traumatized.
Then turn it into
Into
Guys, we're running out of time.
true. Like I
don't care what you turn it into. I'm saving a vertebrae.
oh my god.
Turn it into a bee. As soon as it stings one of us, it dies anyway.
No. Okay, now Rudy turns around.
But
Arthur,
then
that
it would
is a
turn back
stupid
into
idea.
an ooze.
And we'd be stung by a bee, which
Oh my
really
God.
hurts.
I'm turning it into a worm.
Turn it into a worm. That sounds great.
Yeah.
Okay, and with that, I'm gonna roll a die.
Oh
Oh,
no!
this is gonna
Die.
turn. Oh, no one's standing
Oh, yeah,
there, are they?
yeah.
We'll.
I'm gonna
I
do it
pointedly
over. I'm
had
gonna do
George
it over
step
here so that the
Mhm.
players can see.
Oh, that's nifty. I like that.
The players can see.
I believe you anyway.
Believe me
Yeah.
anyway.
I do. But you can do it
Okay.
there. You gotta.
So I'm gonna tell you right away.
Mhm.
1 to 10, it appears in her back.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That
No.
makes sense.
11 to 20, it appears in thin air
Can I
where it would have
inspire
been.
this roll so it goes higher?
No,
I
No,
will
you
use
cannot.
my
That's
inspiration.
fine.
this is the fate die. I use
Ah.
this for
Fate
these
die.
kinds of rolls.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep. All right, we're ready.
11.
Yay!
I'm not touching the die. I'm moving it towards the camera.
I believe you. I believe
That's an
No.
11. That's a really
There we
fuzzy
go.
11. Yes.
Why is my heart
So,
going?
the ooze suddenly, like a little blob of black, imagine Venom, in in his just symbiote form, just like splash, appears in midair where the bed was previously placed and just splashes down on the ground. Immediately, the wood underneath starts sizzling and smoke starts. What
George?
are you doing?
Do the thing, George! Pull the lever.
Worm! Just points a finger and yells.
Okay, what do you need me to roll?
Let me double check. I keep losing my stuff. Alright, I need wisdom.
I got a natural 1.
Yeah.
Worm!
So in this dent in the floor that is quickly appearing, suddenly there's just a little earthworm. And you see in a tiny hole that's appeared in the floor, the worm is trying to escape through.
Arthur goes and picks it up.
Okay? You pick it up just before it disappears.
Yes.
I hold out my empty potion bottle from the I think it was a normal potion.
Oh my god.
Yeah?
Arthur goes, you thought you could wriggle away, and puts it in the potion bottle.
Cork it.
You know? Yeah? You have a worm in a bottle.
Can
We have so many bottles.
can we name it
So many
Jim?
bucks. You can name it Jim, but then in 8 hours you're gonna have to name it something else, like
Oh
dead.
no, yeah, we're going to kill it, absolutely. But for now,
Oh
can
my
we just
God, you
name
can't
it
name it if
Jim?
you're going to kill it, Rudy. That's rude.
I just have this weird, really strong,
the Rudy
insisting
Rudy.
voice in my chat
Yeah.
saying name it Jim. Okay, I
You
just
would have
really need
named
to
it
name it Jim.
Dr. Worm, but anyway.
What's a chat?
I don't know. It just I'm speaking
He's not
nonsense.
a real doctor,
No,
and he's
it's
not a
it's
real
all
worm.
it's all the dead spirit speaking in his head.
I swear I hear voices sometimes. Anyway, this vertebrae that I got distracted from.
Alright, Jim the Earthworm, there we go. He's in a bottle now.
Oh, I get it now. Earthworm Jim. Oh, Dutch, you're hilarious.
I don't know how you not get that straight away.
I didn't
Like,
get
There
it
is
straight
Jim,
away.
Is this an Australian
about
thing?
No, it's
Must
not.
be.
But... Wait, is it? Maybe not. Oh,
That's
no.
where Jim is an old game.
It's an old cartoon,
Aw.
you fool. It was a cartoon, not a game. Well, it was a game as well. But it's...
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways, we have an earthworm in a jar now that's going to turn back into
Yes,
a news
you
if
still-
it dies or 8 hours.
But you still have an injury to deal with.
Rudy said he was dealing with that.
I got
How the
distracted by
fuck
it.
do you
Earthworm.
get Dragon has it out though?
Okay, so alright, so let's. So the ooze is gone,
Mhm.
but there is
The
still...
injury is still there.
The injury's still there. Is it still looking like it's corroding away, or has the active component of the injury gone?
It
Was
is
that-
still corroding, but very, very slowly.
Okay.
This could be the work of the acid.
Oh! Which potion
that's-
did you guys identify? I have some.
And then you hear from the floor. Did you need me for anything?
Oh yes, yes. It's safe now. Pop on over here. I want to have a look at something.
Oh, I was just resting. And he just like gets up. And you
Really
see he's got like white hair that's scraggly and this like the baldness on the top. He's got like this long side
Oh my
gray
god, he's a
hair.
little monk.
Oh, God.
And he's got like these half moon spectacles that sit like very low on his nose, and he's got like very saggy hanging cheeks, and he's carrying like an old leather canvasy old school like medical bag.
Oh, well, let me give you a hand. And Rudy sort of like gets one of his arms and kind of like offers it.
Oh,
To help
don't
him up.
worry about it. And as you like offer your hand, he takes it and he stands up. He looks at you. Are you okay? I'm pretty sure I've got more muscle than you, boy.
Oh, I'm absolutely fine. Never better, in fact. And Rudy cheekily casts Cure Wounds as he's holding the hand
On
the old man.
okay.
So like, give him a little pep, little bit of a pick me up.
Oh, that's a kick. I could use one of those in the morning.
Oh
No.
my god.
What could I help with?
Oh, can you have a quick look at the edges of this wound? We got
Yes,
the
yes.
acidic ooze out, so the main part.
Is that what the thing that happened?
And he points at the floor.
Oh, yes. He's Jim now.
What?
Oh, don't worry
Who's
about
Jim?
it. The worm.
What worm?
The worm that... Look, it doesn't matter.
George just holds it up.
That's worm.
Oh, hi, Jim.
If I shake it, will it die and turn back into an ooze?
Please don't
Don't
shake it.
shake it.
Please don't shake it. Don't do it. George, don't.
They don't like it when you tap the glass.
Arthur sort of steps forward. Look, this is probably not a time for all this. We've got a bit of an emergency, Rudy.
Hold on. Wait. Sorry. Arthur's focusing?
Look, normally,
sorry.
like,
Please back this up.
Jared acquiesced to Arthur. Arthur is focusing.
Oh
Gerald
my
is just
god.
speechless.
We
That's
decided
dumbfounded.
to do something within 10 minutes of starting the game, and Arthur's. I have to end the stream. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh my Ergothel, I've died and gone to heaven.
look, I know this
Heaven?
is
I
out
think
of
you're
You
gonna
character.
think we're ending up in heaven?
Look, I know this is out of
No.
character for me, but we do have literally a person right there.
Oh no, I'll know when they die. I've got the
Oh,
death
God,
ward on
Rudy.
them.
Isn't
It's
the
fine.
point is to
We-
fix them before they
Diamonds,
die?
they said too. So
Do you have any idea how many times I can, like, top up the heals and then put another death ward on it and top up the heals again? Okay, now that I say it like that, that sounds kind of barbaric. But anyway,
It is
yes,
very
let's have a look
barbaric.
at-
You
At
should-
this point, we've crossed the room with the elderly man and gotten to the wound. Yes,
my
this
God.
crystallization right here. What
Oh,
do you make of this?
give me a moment.
And he opens his thing. He takes a few small vials. He takes up like these long, almost like glass-looking tweezers that have like a little bit of rubbery at the end. And he picks up a little bit of the little grains and puts it in one of the little tubes. He does a few things, and at one point he's like,
Would you mind?
and he just like turns his back and he does some thingies, and he says,
It's salt. Acid salt.
acid salt.
What was in there?
Well, there was an acidic ooze
Oh, yeah.
and some form of draconic acid.
Yeah,
like,
that'll do it.
that- Excellent. So, all right.
I love this guy. Can we adopt him?
Can we name him Jim?
No.
Excellent. Well, do we have to be careful of it, or do we just need to get the acid out?
Oh, let me check.
and he takes out like a little piece of paper, and he takes a little pipette, takes a little bit of the acid, puts on his paper, and again he's sort of like,
Do you mind?
and he just turns his back, so you can't see what he's doing.
Do you not like us seeing what you're working on?
Arthur, don't antagonize the help, please.
Yeah. It's acid, all right.
Rudy, I don't know if it's going to matter, but it was a black dragon that was attacking her. I don't know if this is going to change anything, but I just thought since, you're the one doing the surgery.
Nana, did it have red eyes?
Look, Arthur, I'm going to tell you that I don't know that reference, and you're not allowed to laugh at me. Is this a wall? What the?
Oh my god. Oh, what was I gonna say? Fuck. Okay. All right. Now, okay. Rudy's knowledge on dragons is quite rough,
Tell me it's a dragon card thing.
but
You want me to get rid of the acid?
I'm sorry. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, please, by all means.
are you able to
Okay.
do that? But can we also save a little bit of it at all?
Oh God, Rudy.
Yes, it.
Like in a small bottle, or jar,
I'm
or
Uh-huh.
vial?
I'm gonna go to
I'm
the
out
first
of
world
my
and I'm
limit.
never coming back.
I've got acid if you want some.
No, I want some of this, the acid that's inside her. Specifically.
For research purposes, hey.
It's fine. We don't knock kinks here. It's
Oh,
fine.
for
Just ask
research
for money.
purposes.
Well, yeah, so I know how to
can get
treat a
behind
wound.
that.
Yeah, so I can know how to treat a wound like this in the future.
What? Treat a wound? Like, oh, yeah. Okay, give me a moment.
And he takes like his little pipette thing, and he takes an empty little vial, and he just starts like taking very, very small amounts and putting into the little vial.
That's probably the best I can do.
And he's like very little is like a teaspoon.
No, that's more than enough. Thank you.
Okay.
Rudy holds out a hand for the vial.
Yeah, he gives it to you.
Excellent.
Be careful with that.
No, I am the most careful with everything. You know I've got literally the
Oh,
essence
no,
of an
Rudy!
What?
Nothing.
You got what?
He's got lots of bottles that he's never
got
broken
crabs.
yet.
Look,
got
I'm not
crabs.
stupid. If you don't want to tell me, you don't have to tell me.
He's got crabs. He doesn't
Fine.
like talking about it.
Now, do you want me to get rid of the rest?
Oh, inside
Does it
her,
look very
yes.
comfortable? I
No,
imagine it
it's-
hurts quite a bit.
No, it hurt. Am I being sassed?
About
I'm
time
surprised
someone got
you
his back
can't
for it.
tell.
Yes, if you could please get the rest out of her, and then I will close it all up, I suppose.
Okay. Now,
Yes, now, as you just
Okay.
said, I assume this wound looks really uncomfortable and
fine,
painful.
fine. Look, no need to take that tone. Got this.
What tone? This is my normal tone.
Rudy, what's your tone?
I don't appreciate it.
This is my normal tone.
Rudy.
Don't mind him. We'll
your
discipline him
tone?
later.
And he starts mixing. Like, he takes out different beakers and tools out of his little bag, and he starts mixing until he's got like a fairly clear liquid.
And he says, "Oh, you might want to stand back."
Rudy takes
Just
a
in case.
small step back.
Yeah.
Ever so slightly small.
Suit yourself.
And you see him, he puts on what looks, he grabs out of his bag and he puts on a scarf. And you can see the scarf has, in front where he puts it over the mouth, it looks like moss. And Nana would recognize this. It's a particular type of moss. I have it written down somewhere, but
I believe you.
yes, it's written down somewhere. It's a particular type of moss that works as almost like a natural like filter. So he puts that on, he ties it behind his head.
No. You might want to stand back, and it could sting your eyes a little bit.
And he takes the vial and he very carefully, with his pipette, starts dropping little droplets in the wound. And where the droplets hit, it just starts fizzing, and there's like a little bit of smoke that comes out. And he just carefully, like does this. It's a very long process. Like it takes several minutes. But eventually, like he takes a step back.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, thank you so much.
You might want to rinse it out.
Oh, Gerald, do you still have? You know,
It's okay. I've got it. It's fine. I can do it. Rudy uses create water to flush it out a little
And
bit.
you do see like in the wound itself now there's more of that like crystalline minerals substance, but there also looks like there's some clear liquid and like it's water. Like you're just flushing out water and salts at this point.
does it still look like it's damaged in any way?
Yes.
Or has okay.
All right.
Rudy, can you regrow anything, or do you want me to sort of give it a bit of a boost?
I mean, I've never tried to regrow a vertebrae before, but I mean, it'd be fun to try.
Oh. Can you, or do you want me to try?
It would be fun to try. And if it fails, you can do it then.
Aussie, what are your spell slots?
Take away my fun, Nana. Alright, fine. Use your regenerate or whatever you've got.
Oh my god, no, what do you have?
You regenerate the vertebrae, then I will close the wound. It's a team effort. We're a team, Nana. Let's work together.
We love to do a team effort. Alright. I have no idea what all these dice are doing, but they seem important.
What are you casting?
I just cast regenerate, but unless it... Wait.
It takes a minute to cast, just so you know.
Make sure you focus it on the vertebrae, yeah? Rudy can close wounds, but I'm not sure about, like,
I'm focusing on the... Yeah, I'll focus it on what you saw wrong, which you said was the vertebrae. And, yeah, you can deal with the rest of whatever. Unless I needed to roll a medicine check to know exactly? Or is it okay if I just hear it from Rudy?
No, it's like you can definitely. I'm giving you the opportunity to like focus where to put. But again, what would Nana use like casting a spell of this magnitude?
So for she made a broth last time because they were gonna drink it. But I think because it's so focused, she would want something that could actually go into the body. So I think she would almost want something, this is going to be weird, but not necessarily food related, sort of food adjacent. So maybe something with some aromatic herbs. I mean, herbs, I'm definitely American. And she would probably make like a little, not like a drinkable broth, but almost like a little herby soup. But no herbs would actually be in the thing that she would, she'd probably like strain them out and then sort of flick the water on there. Like you're testing your pan for cooking.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna need you to roll a wisdom check. Not a wisdom save, just wisdom.
Just wisdom. Okay. So not the +4? Sorry.
Yes, the +4.
Oh, yes, the +4. Yeah. That's what I got them confused for a second.
And we are going to wait for 5 years for those dice to roll.
The suspense is killing me.
So it's a 24.
5
24
years later.
You start seeing almost immediately after Nana flicks, these little droplets get absorbed and start like where the bone has been pitted by acid. It's almost like they fill in the gaps and they turn bone colored, and very faintly you can see like the nerves knitting back together before the musculature starts folding over again, and then you get like structure, the vascular system, the fascia, the capillaries, the skin, everything just starts healing.
Oh.
It does leave like the skin looks red, like fresh. It might not leave a scar, but it might always have a different tint to it. And this is a process that takes like several minutes, but it does happen before your very eyes. And while it's happening, the alchemist sort of saddles up to Hadar and says,
"What's actually going on here?"
And Hadar says,
"We are saving Gianna's life. Thank you, Ren, for your contribution." Oh, neat.
and then he just starts walking out. He says,
Can I get a lift?"
And Hadar says, "Oh, of course." And he steps out, and you see the branches starts moving again. You just hear, "Thanks!"
Nana wants to grab him before he goes, real quick.
What?
Is it possible we can visit you later and get more of the acid cure? For a price, of course.
What cure?
For dragon acid. We may need it where we're going. I just
That
want
was
to be
from a dragon.
Oh my god, did Rudy not tell you?
I gave it away. Oh.
Oh my god!
Yes! I pulled a fast one on him!
Oh no!
George would be proud.
All right. Nana just says, "Oh, we'll find you later. Thank you so much for your work."
Okay. You done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
And he just steps out, and he's like waving awkwardly as the escalator is taking him down. He's like,
I'm so.
My favorite
dead.
NPC so far.
I've decided I don't like that man, but I don't know why.
Wow, how dare you, Orb? Pesty was right there.
Pesty is
Pesty was
pretty
right
good.
there.
Pesty is pretty good,
But
but,
he's
I
no
like
long-
this one.
But he's no longer an NPC. He's not alive anymore. So, like, I mean, Orb needs a new best NPC.
Yes.
So slowly but surely, the wound closes back up. And it takes a moment. But Gianna stirs. And her eyes open. She looks around at all of you. She looks better immediately compared to what might have been maybe half an hour ago when you came in here. She was sweating. She was in pain, in agony. She definitely looks better immediately. And she goes to sit up, and Hadar steps past all of you and says,
Stay down, Gianna. Rest. Make sure that you are well before you sit, before you stand.
and she just sighs. I am so sorry, Hadar. So sorry.
It was not your fault. You could not have known.
She looks at all of you. Nana, these are your friends.
Yes, these are my friends. Well, this is Gerald, our wizard. This is Arthur Ormvik III. This is George. He's blue. Oh my god. This is, you know how like people when they have cats, they're like, he's orange. He's blue. This is Rudy, and yeah, I'm number 5. No, we're good. Did I forget someone?
I don't think so.
You got it. You got it.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. No. We got it. Perfect. And we
Greetings,
just
all.
got here.
And she sort of just looks up. Oh no. And she looks at Hadar. What has happened to my forest? And he sighs.
I suspect it's Marvin.
We know Marvin as well.
We do.
Yeah, we
And
do.
she immediately looks. There's a look that comes upon her, a heavy sadness. And what's the word? Not disappointment, but like she failed in something.
Hmm.
I see. And why are not my druids protecting the woods? And Hadar goes into explaining how long she's been gone, how her druids have had to constantly keep healing her, and that they are exhausted. And she calls forth the ones that are in the room with you. She thanks them. One of them is desperately trying not to cry. And you can tell, like, they were stern towards you, but now they are all just so alleviated, rejoiced. You can tell how much she means to them.
Yes, don't worry about it. It's fine, it's fine. Look, I know we're amazing. I'm amazing. But it's
Rudy,
okay.
you should all rest while you can. I fear there's much work to do still.
Yes. Much. So much. And she goes to sit up. And she, like, just a little bit of wind. But she goes to sit up and she wiggles her toes.
Oh, that's good, because if we didn't get that right, you certainly wouldn't be able to do that.
Oh, I am sure I would have been fine, but thank you.
Oh, absolutely not. You see, your spine, or
Rudy,
one of your vertebrae had...
Rudy, let's
Oh.
save the medical talk for after she's had something to eat.
She smiles.
That's a great idea.
And she looks at you, Rudy, and she says, I'm sure I would have been fine. And you see the bed frame itself almost like it grows branches that grab her back and push her up into a seated position.
That's a neat trick.
As I said, I would have been fine. But yes, I believe rest, even though it feels like I've been out of it for quite some time. I feel drained, exhausted. I do believe some rest is in order. Thank you. Is there anything that we can do to help you, repay you for this?
I think today you need to rest. Let's worry about questions and anything like that tomorrow.
Yeah, and Hadar walks up and close to her, and he goes down on one knee next to her and says, I am sure I can talk to our guests about what they need. You rest, Gianna. Just rest. And he stands back up, and he's very with his body language, very much gestures that it's time to leave.
All right.
Just being the most reasonable one today. I don't know what to do. He didn't question the elf about elf things.
Right? I
think that was just Orb forgetting she was an elf.
And before he remembers that, I'm like, so anyway, drinks.
Yeah.
And preferably a very large meal. I don't know about you all, but I'm starving. I literally have a hole in my stomach.
Oh my god, Rudy. All right, we're leaving. Thank you. We'll see you
And you
again.
mentioned something about reserves.
As you are leaving, looking back, you do see that Gianna, her clothes seem to have been leaves that grew out of her skin, naturally. They are now becoming more vibrant in color, and you can see around her neck, almost like a color of flowers start sprouting. Vines start crawling over her limbs with leaves just slowly sprouting all over, and a crown almost starts forming, a coronet just appears on her head, blooming out of her hair. Not a coronet, a garland is the word I was looking for.
That's what I was thinking, but
yeah,
I appreciate both of the. I was trying to think how that would work. I was like, oh yeah, but no. Cool.
Yeah.
What time of the day is it? Is it still?
Well, you arrived mid-afternoon.
Yeah.
So currently it would be around 4.
Is it time yet to have drinks with our new bestie from the tree? I forgot their name already.
Oh, the dude from the the guild.
The guild, yeah. But we probably have to talk to Hadar first. So.
Yeah. It's Lori, isn't it?
Lori.
Oh.
Did we even get that name last time?
No.
Yeah. Wait,
I
no,
don't
we
think
didn't
we even
ask his
asked
name.
them. No,
Oh
that's
my
right, because we were
goodness.
panicking about it. All right. That's fine. Now we know.
That was so
But
beautiful.
as the Vanguard is on the escalator heading down the arch tree, I believe that's where we're going to take our little break.
Oh,
Sounds
yeah,
good
it's
to
break
me.
time. Oh my god,
We'll get a
wait,
second
can we
copy.
just talk about the fact that we completed a successful surgery in only half of the time that we have to play?
To be fair, we did do half of the preliminary work before.
True.
Yeah.
There was a lot, yeah.
It was one of those things where you start a new case at the end of an episode.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Like you
finished
get
it
like
in
the yeah.
Yeah. No, I like it. Yeah.
And now for the next case, which has consequences.
God, yeah, but I'm hoping that because we were able to save Gianna, like, she knows about the forest, so maybe it'll make it a little easier. Because she's obviously quite powerful. I can't grow leaves for clothes. Actually, Nana's never tried.
Nana's gonna try now.
Look, Nana's thinking about it, and by Nana, I mean cuddly.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Leaves,
Anyway.
you should do fruit leaves, so then they eventually blossom into flowers, and then you can have fruit.
I don't know how I feel about people picking fruit off.
I will nibble on your clothing.
Like your garland, like your
Oh,
garland.
Oh,
can
you
have,
look
like,
ripe for the
oranges.
picking.
Nana, you're looking like a snack.
Is that a cherry?
No, it's not.
Okay, but
Oh my
so
God.
far this has been a successful first half of the stream because Cuddly did have to turn her camera off.
Oh man, just that'll do it. Hobbit just said that's probably the quote of the week. Like that's the quote of the episode so far.
That'll do it.
And you have no idea, I've been researching how acid works the last 2 weeks.
I believe it. No, I think acid does leave a little.
Yeah,
but
it's 2 acids. No, like it's literally if 2 acids of disproportionate strength come into contact, it can have the effect of a base and an acid and create salts in between where they have
Oh,
contact.
really? That's kind of cool.
Can I just say that the banishment was freaking like what a turn. Did we actually talk about that? I can't remember. We
No.
did.
No, but I'm
didn't
sure
talk about
Roju would have come up with it.
Yeah,
It would've
Roju
been-
would.
Yeah.
I was trying to just like I only went through what Roju had available, and that was everything I used.
I mean, he mentioned it with the fungus, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
So
Yeah.
He did.
True, yeah.
That
so
he would
probably
mention it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the fungus was different.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I Rudy has a little idea with the little bit of dragon acid because his armor is from a copper dragon, right?
That
Which
is
is also
why I gave it to you. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's also acid. It like copper dragons are acid, yeah? I'm wondering because I'm wondering if Rudy can somehow find someone who can use the acid to make the armor stronger.
That's a
Possibly.
really good idea.
Yeah.
Possibly, yeah.
Maybe the
Because-
alchemist could.
Because he doesn't want to trade out the armor for anything because that's not what he's going to do. But then how does he get more defensive without trading more armor out? So this might be a way to just maybe boost it a little, yeah?
Yeah. And
So-
for anyone interested, any hobby chemist out there, what Ren did was literally just test the acid for its pH value and mix an appropriate base.
Yeah.
To neutralize the acid.
Nice. Yeah.
The fact that it was a guarded secret is hilarious.
Yeah,
I
no.
love that, yeah.
I was so tempted to move George to the spot, and if he was like, "Do you mind?" I was like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm blind," and just watch.
Yeah.
I was
and,
so tempted to do that.
Oh yeah, why do I need to visit him then? That's fine. We'll visit him for the armor thing. It'll be good.
And I'm gonna tell you the oh, who was it? One of the main inspirations is that weird doctor in A Princess Bride, the one who says he's almost dead, not fully dead, almost dead, almost nearly dead.
And then he's like, "Oh yeah, I know exactly." I'm sad that I'm not sad that I know exactly. I just know.
No, it's a good movie. It's a really
great.
good movie.
Yeah,
Anyone,
Miracle Max, of course.
especially for people who like D&D style adventuring movies,
Yeah.
go watch Princess Bride. It also has one of the best quotes ever.
Hobbits has said, "I so knew that." Like as it's like that. It was based on that. Yeah, that's so good. I'm sorry. I am gonna take a tiny break.
Yeah,
and
I
then-
gotta go pee. I'll be right back.
Excellent. Well, I will stay here with Orb.
Yes, and we will talk about stuff
stuff. Wait, did you? Oh, and Gouda. Orb and Gouda.
No, it's okay. I'm going now.
Yeah, look what you did.
You were just so quiet. I just thought, no, I thought you were gone.
If I could just put us on a tangent of other things.
Yeah.
So, I had my birthday stream, and chat had the goal of getting certain tasks, and I have to play a horror game, right? Here's some horror games that have been suggested so far. Please tell me, Fro, Gudo, if you have or have not played them. I'm curious to see. The first one is Song of Horror.
No idea what that is. Hang on.
I've seen it played.
The next one is Madison, which is you run around with videotape, and
it wasn't as good as it could have been.
No, okay.
Song of Horror appears to be an episodic game. Orb.
Oh, okay. And then Gouda, ever so lovely, has put in Infliction. Yeah.
Oh, Infliction. I played Infliction. That was really good. I like that.
I have not played it, but it was recommended to me to play.
Yeah.
Alien Isolation, which I've played.
That's long though. Yeah.
F and AFs. I haven't played any of them. Containment Breach. Emily wants to play. Inhuman. Outlast. I didn't realize Outlast was a horror game.
Excuse me.
No, hang on. I'm thinking
Outlast is one of the 2 horror games that I have not personally been able to complete. I can't even get into the building of Outlast. That's how scared I was. I hid in the building outside the building under the desk because I got scared.
Yep. Outlast was the first Scarefro game ever done on the channel as a redemption for making affiliate.
Oh.
Outlast scares me. Hello,
Orblet! We got an Orblet! Aww. Aww.
A child.
There's a little Orblet.
A little Orblet. See, it's times like these where you're just reminded Orb is a dad.
So your cousin stabbed you with a pencil. Where? Up here? Okay. Are you alright? Huh? Are you okay? Okay, good night.
I did cry.
You did cry, but you're good now. Alright. Come here, boy.
Oh, your boy. This has got a bore now.
How are you feeling? You feeling okay?
Very much better.
Very much better? Have another sleep and see how we are in the morning.
I feel bad for laughing at a kid who got stabbed with a pencil.
The way
Come
Orb
here,
said
darling.
it, though.
So funny.
Give me a kiss.
No. No. Aww.
Ah! This stream's live! Stop it! Stop it! Everyone's seeing it! Everyone's seeing it!
We're allowed a kiss?
I'm very confused what's going on.
Oh, this one's got
I
being
love
a
this.
weirdo.
I love the shirt. I love the
Like-
shirt though.
Love you.
Oh, too. Bye.
Love you.
Bye, Mrs. Orb.
Aw. Bye, Mrs. Orb.
Did you like her shirt, did you say?
I like Mrs.
Me-
Orb's shirt.
weird?
Yes,
Always.
me, weird, always,
it's a
yeah.
good shirt. Look, I didn't mean to laugh so hard. Orb at the stab with the pencil.
The way you said.
The way you said it was just matter of factly, and it was just like.
Oh, you got stabbed today. Okay.
Because she tells the story like this much, but only this much needs to be told.
Yeah, it's the kids do that. I do that.
So
I do
really
that.
quickly, I've got Rise of Insanity, Scrutinize, Hello Neighbor, and then as for multiplayer, Inside the Backrooms, Escape the Backrooms, Lunch Lady, Forewarned, Friday the 13th, In Silence, Any Dark, and yeah, I've played them before, Layers of Fear, and Spooky Jump Scare Mansion.
I would recommend.
Fear's pretty good. Sorry, go
Laser Fear is fantastic. I agree, Gouda. Absolutely.
Yeah, I've done Layers of Fear as well.
Spooky's.
That's why I didn't suggest it, because I was pretty sure I saw you stream it.
Yeah. Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion is kinda not a horror, but kinda is. It's got horror themes, but presented in a very fun way, if that makes sense. So, like, if you're looking to scare yourself, I wouldn't recommend it. But in Infliction, I definitely recommend. The original Outlast, I think, is fantastic. I haven't played Outlast 2, so I can't talk about that one.
Both Outlast games have scenes that need to be censored.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
That's also why I didn't put Mortuary Assistant on there, because there is one scene that is highly contentious right now. If you make YouTube videos, it will get the whole video demonetized.
Right.
And age restricted.
Amazingly, my Outlast stuff didn't get touched, which I was very shocked about. Shocked to hear now about. But yeah, there are definitely some good options there.
Okay. And as for the Mortuary's Assistant, that's still looking to be played in Discord at this point in time. Not on Twitch. At this point in time.
Well, I'm still gonna say Song of Horror.
Yeah, I did see.
Song of Horror, I heard was good. I will say Madison got a lot of hype and was not as good as it could have been. It was basically a lot of horror cliche put into one game, and I feel like it feels a lot like Visage at some points.
Visage I liked, but I got very confused with.
Yeah. I like Visage, but I like watching it more than playing it because I know everything about it, because I keep walking my friends through it when they need help. Because almost everyone gets lost at one point or another.
Oh, yeah. I got very lost in mine. Okay, so, hold on. I need to clarify for chat, because Archangel here is accusing Orb of stabbing a kid with a pencil. No. No, that's not what happened. So... Orb, your kid got stabbed with a pencil?
Yeah, so there was a family gathering today at Mrs. Orb's family's house. Obviously, her sister's got kids, so my daughter has cousins. The youngest of the cousins is 2, and he's just learnt how to sharpen pencils.
Oh.
He also likes to draw on people. Little does he know, pencil doesn't go on people that well. But I'm assuming he tried and would have probably stabbed littlest Orb, and essentially her cousin stabbed her with a pencil.
Give your kids makeup crayons.
No.
What?
My daughter has makeup crayons.
Yeah, sorry, not your kids. Give the little kids.
Yes.
Who likes to draw on people.
But my
and you
daughter,
can sharpen them.
My daughter knows them as makeup crayons. The minute you say makeup, all over the face.
What's wrong with makeup, man?
I have no problems with it, but when she puts it on me while I'm sleeping,
that's the best time to do it. I don't know what's wrong with this.
Imagine not having to go through the effort of putting it on yourself. Imagine just waking up and someone's put makeup on you. Oh, so convenient.
Honestly? Okay, I have a suggestion. Josie, you take a nap, or enlist your daughter's help, and Josie, voila, you're going to wake up and look fabulous. Done.
I don't need my daughter's help. I know how
Match
to do
made it
makeup.
happen.
I'm quite
Oh,
good.
you're just gonna.
Oh, he's
we're
flexing on her now.
And it's easier to do
Look,
it
or
I will
or different kind of makeup, maybe.
No, it's the same makeup. You just
no,
gotta be
it's
sleeping.
true. Or I told you, easier to do it when I'm sleeping.
So anyway, how about some
anyway? No, I need to just, before we get back in, what can D&D mean instead of Dungeons and Dragons today? What have we been
well,
through?
I've come across one when on the dating apps. I've come across one where it says we're dick and dinner.
Oh. I
was gonna
something
relate it back to the surgery somehow.
Dick and dinner.
You did not specify.
No, I was getting there. I was gonna be like,
Deliberation
Dungeons
and
and Dragon
discussion.
acid.
But hang on,
but,
hang on. Would you want dick or dinner first? It's
Mm, I
Neither.
just want the dinner. Dinner and dessert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just dinner and
Can
dessert.
I just have the food?
Yeah.
Dinner and dessert.
Yeah, the
baby.
food
Dinner
sounds
and
good,
dessert.
actually,
No,
yeah.
see,
What's
you
for
can have
dinner
2
and dessert?
courses.
Ooh, can we have cheesecake for dessert?
I love cheesecake.
Or
love
like a
cheesecake.
cinnamon roll? I can make cheesecake for you guys anytime
Oh
you
my
want.
God, don't say that. Don't
I
say
haven't-
that.
I can make
haven't-
no bake, I can make baked, I can make fruity ones, I can make chocolatey ones.
Oh
Please.
my god.
I can make giant Reese cups and giant Kit Kats.
Dessert
Roll on
at
it.
dinner's
I
dinner's
have
house.
remember you made cheesecake a little while ago, and you had
Yeah, and then you were like,
and then you said you would make some for me when I come down, and you're like, yeah, I'll totally
I
do.
don't recall this
You
conversation
did.
at all.
It's on stream somewhere.
I recall.
I'll go
Ah.
to
You
YouTube
go
for
find it and get it
Orb?
back to me.
orb.
But D&D, the non-dessert.
I will promise you this before we hop back
Oh
in.
no.
I will make you a pumpkin pie.
Yes.
Yeah, be
And
jealous.
Aussie can't
Maybe
have
I'll
any.
make.
No!
Maybe I'll make.
No!
2.
Please.
Maybe I'll make 2.
Wait, I have the best D&D for the Dramonia group.
Yes.
This is the deliberation and defibrillation, because you all talk so long that
Yes!
you can keep dying and you have to wake up.
And
Oh
it's a
my
word
God.
I can't say, so that makes it even better.
Oh, that's
Defibrillator.
I can't say it.
Defibrillation.
No, I can't say it.
Defibrillator.
Defibrillate.
Defibrillator.
Defibrillate.
Defibrillator.
It's
No.
like an anemone.
Defibrillate. I
Anemone.
can't say it. Stop trying to make me say it. I can't say it.
An anemone.
Should we play some D&D?
Please, please.
Yes.
only if Ozzy can say it.
No. I suffer.
Yes.
You're coming down the escalator leading through the archtree. You pass by multiple, what looks like doorways that have been grown out of this massive tree as you're heading down. Further down, you can see the stretches of the forest beneath you. You come below the canopy, where you see the city, trees all around, but people living inside trees, in little grown huts above on the walkways grown from branches. When suddenly, the escalator lurches to a stop, and Hadar looks around. Turns to all of you and says,
I'm very sorry, but I'm going to need your help. Triswell just messaged me that some creatures have broken through the perimeter. They will be here any moment. Triswell and his druids are not far behind, but we will need to save the people.
and he immediately whistles loudly, screeches in your ears. And down from the canopy comes this massive, you didn't see it, it is green and brown speckled, silent, just a shape, no sound, as this massive 15-foot wingspan owl descends. Hadar jumps on its back and flies off into the city itself, weaving between the trees, as you start hearing screaming and shouting all around you.
Tell me if we've heard this song and dance before. I'm pretty sure we've heard this song and dance before.
I'm going to need all of you to roll some initiative.
Yay!
Okay.
Right.
Oh, I did not roll well. Oh.
Let me know
So
I
yeah,
have
15
advantage.
singles.
Can we put the battle map up?
Yes,
I've
let's
already
put
done
the
that.
battle map
Okay.
up.
I'm
Look.
gonna put the dice tray up as well. I know it's being stupid.
You
I
know,
will
the
fix
one
it.
thing I hate the most is Arthur can never get good initiative.
no.
Surely. Nana
go
and
at
I
the
rolled
same
terribly
time.
though, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. What was
Oh,
third?
Nana
God.
What did I
rolled
roll?
rolled
Rolled a 5. I rolled a natural 1. Disgusting.
I
George?
did as well, but I have initiative. Or I
Oh,
have
no,
advantage.
sorry.
George,
that's a plus
what
one. I
did you
rolled-
get?
I got a 15.
Okay, because it's not shown up in the thing.
I see it in the disc. It's the
yeah.
first one.
It's just in the combat tracker. It hasn't shown up.
Oh,
That's
that's
the only thing.
yeah.
There we go. This one's gonna be a different one. Boom. Okay. So, I'm gonna place you all, as you're coming down the escalator, which is going to be here. I'm just gonna make sure that I have the battle map up so it keeps refreshing properly.
There we go. Okay.
It's still not doing it for me. Stupid Discord.
Yeah, we'll need to. Yeah, we'll figure this out.
Mine is refreshed, I believe. I can see your hand moving.
Yeah, individually, you have to have the window kind of to the foreground.
Yeah, that's what I've done.
So, just give me an order of which you are coming down. And you're
Arthur's going to be in
here.
the front because he's going to feel like a boss.
Okay.
I think Nana would have been in the middle somewhere, just probably like, like third or fourth, one of those two.
George
She would've
probably
just
would have
been-
been next to Nana because he's trying to show her the worm and figure out where to put it.
yeah, where the glass won't break. Yeah.
I'm going to say just for the sake of it, I'm gonna say that Gerald, as soon as this trouble was heard, Gerald hopped up on his broom.
Yeah, that's a pretty
That
safe
sounds about
bet.
right.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be like here around. I don't know if he is over here, but he's on his broom. Like he's getting a bit of a wider lookout. And then where does Rudy want to go?
Rudy will. I feel like Rudy would have been. He would have just been probably around Arthur. Probably Arthur was probably, I don't know, poking and prodding him for some strange second. I don't know.
Okay.
That's right.
So you're all pretty much in. You're coming down, and immediately you see, for the viewer's sake, all of these little blue dots that you can see represent civilians in this case.
Mm.
And I'm going to say immediately that you see rushing out of the woods, and looking through all these trees, it is like considered to attack through trees is 3/4 covers. It's +5 to AC and dexterity saves. Just so you're all aware that it's like very dense.
Yep.
Over here, you see 3 creatures breaking through the forest wall.
Oh dear.
They look like hogs, but they are currently heaving, frothing at the mouth, and their entire backs are just covered in fungal growth. And it is
Shit.
also like pouring out of their mouths, like they cannot breathe properly.
Mm.
Right.
And they are just rushing through the brush, coming right into this district of the city where you are. Arthur, you're first up.
Yeah!
Yeah, let's go!
First. That means he's got advantage.
Just take one out right now, Arthur, okay?
You have advantage, but you do not get auto crit. They are not surprised.
Yes.
But you do have advantage on all attacks.
Nice.
So obviously Arthur can see them. Does he have a clear?
You can properly see one of them.
Does Arthur have a clear shot, or is there things in the road?
No, you can see there's a couple of civilians. If you roll a natural 1, there might be something.
Arthur will be okay. So Arthur's gonna shoot his arrow.
Go for it.
27.
Just aim and- Yeah, 27 hits. Go for it.
And then boop-de-doop. 10 sneak attack. 17.
Yes, you do not. These are not undead.
Dang it! What?
Out of curiosity, Orb, your to hit is +13, right?
Yes.
Which means. Okay, yeah, no, cool.
No. Continue.
No. My mental math is wrong, so it's okay.
Okay, first shot done.
Second shot going. For a 27.
Yeah, that hits.
For a 9. Ooh.
9. 2 shots into this board, you can hear it squealing loudly, muffled through the growths that covering its muzzle and its mouth, and as it's just reeling around, just thrashing all about.
Arthur
Bonus
goes,
action.
Fly true.
Natural 1.
Can I use my advantage there?
No.
Oh, wait, you do have advantage. All of these attacks should have been
Yeah.
at advantage.
Yeah.
Oh.
So why didn't you roll with advantage?
Well, they're hitting anyway. Why?
Because you could have gotten a crit.
True.
Okay, just re-roll this one.
Oh! 33.
See, this is why you re-roll your advantages.
Oh,
you
man.
could get a crit.
Oh man.
Okay, yes.
Oh my god. Far out.
Did that come as a crit, the damage? No, it did
No,
not.
that's just so roll another, I believe, D10 and add to it.
D10,
Oh my God.
rolling.
That's hilarious.
Okay,
So that would be a
Two.
13.
so 13. Yes, 3 shots embedded into this boar. 1 shot narrowly misses one of the bystanders that are currently getting up, running away from this boar. The arrow just narrowly misses. They look up at you in panic.
Shit.
The boar squeals, shrieks loudly as it races back on its back legs. And it's starting to build momentum. You keep firing arrows. They are now, thick into it. Well, they wouldn't be because the arrow keeps coming back, but there's, this thick
Holes.
liquid mixed with blood that's, pouring out. George, you are next. It's your turn. Gerald is next.
I'm gonna do my maybe fire finally.
Ooh.
Ooh!
Oh.
It's chaos time.
Go for it.
Okay.
I can't see what I roll. What? I need to go to the dice tree.
Yeah,
doesn't
you can't see
say.
what you rolled.
No,
What?
your
Wait,
dice tray
hold
has
on.
never come up for me. Never.
Yours
usually
didn't come
does.
up that time for
It
me.
wants me to choose either psychic or cold. I forget what those numbers are, so I'll do that, I guess. There we go.
Oh, it came up for me now. Yep.
Yeah, that came up.
Yep.
I'm surprised it made me choose the damage type before it showed me the rolls.
Okay, I don't know how Chaos Bolt works, so...
Depends on what numbers I get on the 2 dice. I get to choose what type of damage I do.
I see.
Unless
Okay.
it only
In this
gave you...
case, it is psychic.
Yeah,
Why did I
but-
roll so shitty? I have a wall to put up, guys. Oh, I'm so bad.
But, is that a 24 to hit?
24 to hit, yes.
Okay, are you aiming at the same one Arthur is?
I'm aiming at the closest one.
Yeah, that would be the same.
Okay.
Okay, so 14 points of psychic damage.
Yes.
Yeah, another shriek as it comes down and it's starting to dig its hoops into the ground. It is barely holding on.
Alright.
Anything else on your turn?
You said I will go ahead and give inspiration to Arthur and go,
Mhm.
Arthur, I've seen you kill lots of things in the battle. I don't want them close to me. Kill them when they're far, please, buddy. And just tap them on the back.
Thank you. I will do my best.
Oh,
And
my
now
God.
you have inspiration.
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay, Gerald is next up. I'm going to do it for Gerald after I set some stuff up. Here we go.
Oh my God. Dice tray, please. Here we go.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
That battle music was not adequate. We gotta go. Everyone should check out Sirenscape for your
Yeah.
D&D
Yeah,
game.
hold on.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Gerald.
Yeah.
Seeing that the first one has taken quite a hit and that there are more coming, I believe Gerald is going to do good old classic Eldritch Blast.
Oh, we started shooting.
So we
So
start
blasting.
blasting.
So I start blasting. The first one is a 23 to hit. It
I
will
don't know.
most definitely hit.
It seems a little,
Um,
maybe a little
So
low.
with his first blast, the first boar is taken out from the broom. He holds out his staff and just... He's got 2 more blasts that are shooting towards the next one. That's gonna hit. And that is also going to hit. So it's going to be 7 points plus 8 points, 15 points of damage. I'm just trying to get through Gerald as quickly as possible. Brain, please. Okay, it is now the Shroom Boar's turn.
Shroom Boar.
Yes. And the two remaining Shroom Boars, this one is going to immediately rush up and try to gore one of the civilians.
Oh no!
Yes. It moved.
Not very civil of it.
No, not. And I got a natural 19. So that's definitely a hit. And an 18. So the boar runs up and immediately swings its tusk wide. And these two civilians are immediately impaled and tossed to the side into the trees.
Okay, it's fine.
Well,
It's fine.
boring.
It's fine.
We can't get a perfect score now. Reload the save.
Yeah, that's
And
how
then
it is.
it is going to keep dashing up towards the next one.
No!
This
Second-
one
second
dashes
attack.
this way.
Oh my god.
That one dashes that way, and is going to yeah. Runs up and they just keep running, swinging their tusks
moly.
around.
Okay.
That one, however, misses. The person over there manages to throw themselves to the side and avoid the boar's incoming tusks. Rudy, it is your turn, and Nana, you're up next.
Well, that was horrifying. How best can I help this situation? The tree canopy, theoretically, could Gerald fly through it to get to that one that's further away from us?
Potentially, yes.
Yeah,
Gerald
because-
also has a higher movement speed because of the bird.
And we would have to run all the way around because we're on foot, yeah?
Yeah, running through the woods is difficult terrain, so it is half movement speed.
For everyone except Arthur, I would assume.
Yes, I believe Arthur ignores difficult terrain
Okay,
unless it is magical.
It's
So,
after the train.
So, Rudy would point this out. Arthur, Gerald, go for the one that's further away. You can get through the woods fastest. If you want to. You don't have to do what I say. I'm not the leader. But, and as he's sort of making a longer point of this than he really needs to be, he is. I'm just gonna double check that I have that. I should still have that. Yes, I do. Okay, so Rudy sprints towards the one that is closest. And he's aiming to get in between the boar and the person.
You can. You'd have to use a dash action. That is your movement speed.
Oh, and if I use a dash, I can't cast the spell, can I?
You'd only have your bonus action left.
I really wanted to do my anti-life shell trick again. Okay, to separate them. Okay, well that's fine. We can go from there. At this point, then Rudy will just fire off, because he's not in melee range with the creature. He'll just fire a guiding bolt out of his hand staff, I suppose.
Yep.
Cool. Which is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that will definitely hit. Yes.
This is good. This is a bigger one. That will be. There's a die stuck on my. Oh, there we go. 24 damage.
24 points of radiant damage. Ooh, very good hit. So you hold out your staff, the energy explodes, and it just coats the boar in this light that shines. And as you all know, the next attack roll against the boar has advantage.
Nice.
Anything else on your turn? You do have bonus action.
Well, he can't cast any of his cantrips because that would be casting another spell. I guess he will. I guess he might just enshroud himself with his oh my god, I keep losing it because I want to say it properly. Yeah, he. Ooh, Yeah, no, he'll apply his Shroud of the Afterlife just to have it. So, yeah, so even though Rudy
the aura
already...
of death thickens.
Yeah, I suppose because he's already like pale and kind of translucent and
like pretty
now.
much dead. I mean,
Yeah, so it's kind of like just it makes it worse somehow. I don't know how that works anyway. But yeah, so yeah, resistant to all those diseases, death effects, or has advantages on saves. Yeah, paralysis, poison, sleep. Not that he can be affected by half of that anymore, but he's all good. It's something to do on a bonus action anyway. Cool. That'll be my turn.
That's your turn. Nana, it is your turn.
Yeah, okay. I have an idea that I was just counting, but as we all know, counting is hard for me. So I'm just gonna read this spell to make sure it is okay again. So I would ideally like to range area 120 feet. If I cast Wall of Thorns, are we thinking like a very thin, instead of like a large enclosure, but like a more of a long, very elongated oval would get both of them? Because I was just counting that up now. It's only 120 feet. I don't know if it'll get around both.
What does the spell say? Hold on, I'm gonna have a look.
I can read it to you.
Here we go. You create... Well, the range is how far away...
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah. So it's 60
the wall
feet
itself
long.
is 60 feet.
Or a circle that has a 20-foot diameter and up to 20 feet high. So I'd like it to do the 60 feet long, 10 feet high one. But I just didn't know if that would... I was just counting to see
where do you want to put it?
Ideally, like right in front of each board, just cutting them off, and then make it circle back around them and kind of trap them in a very long, thin lane, if it's possible.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just seeing to misplace my pretty little indicators that I made.
Just to hold them back from the people. Yeah.
Okay, so where do you want it? This is the length.
Oh, that is... Okay, that's pretty much perfect. Yeah, I kind of wanted it... shit, it's gonna trap that person in with it, isn't it? Do you know what? 2 is better than 3, perhaps. I'm gonna put it around the one to the left and the one slightly behind that other person, just so we don't lock the person in with it, because that sounds very cruel.
What are you...
Yeah. Like... Oh, is it not like a circular wall? It says it's 60 feet, so I thought we could encircle
It's 60 feet long, or a 20-foot diameter circle.
Oh, it doesn't.
You can make it a...
Okay. Yeah. Look. Do you know what? I will encircle the... That's 2 boars there, right? In front of that other person?
No,
that's
just
me.
one.
That's Rudy.
Oh shit, that's
Rudy.
you.
Yeah. I must admit,
Rudy.
it's a little hard for us to...
He's invincible.
I'm gonna circle the other one. I'm gonna circle the other one and put it between the boar and the person. And circle the other one so it can't get out.
You want to circle this one?
Yeah, the one that's further from us, so that we can deal with the other one first. So that's 6 charges. So I will mark those down, and I will roll them. And I don't think it really matters.
When the wall appears, a creature... Okay, I'm going to make a dex save for the boar.
Yeah, if you get 17, it does not work.
No, it's that it takes half damage on a success.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Let me double check. That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage. I got a 16 exactly.
Woo!
So what was your DC?
My DC was a 17.
Oh yeah, then full damage on this boar.
That's 67 damage.
Ooh.
Oh,
that's more than one.
I clicked the wrong thing.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Let me just...
Yeah, I want to double check some things real quick.
Always double check with me. It's for the best. but I will put.
When the wall appears, it deals. Okay. So it is when the wall appears, it only takes piercing damage, but you did roll 41 points of piercing damage. And
Yeah.
the slashing damage is for anyone who wants to move through the wall.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, 41 points of damage. Let me check. On the further bore,
Yes.
um,
Ideally missing the NPC.
yeah. I'm
Okay,
assuming
yeah.
the NPC is in the safe zone and the boar is on the edge, as this wall of thorns appears. It's almost like a bird cage of thorns that just grow up.
I love that.
I would
Okay.
love that. Yes. Thank you.
How do you cast the spell? Because this is through your staff, right?
Yeah. So I was thinking stuff with the spell. You know how she kind of did that little Sylvari jump when the vines come out? So because this is thorns, which I think are still connected to vines for her, I imagine instead of like jumping for it, she just slams the staff down, which causes this ripple effect. And you kind of feel the ground move a little bit, and it's as if like snakes are under little blankets and they're like, oh my god, we're going. But it's vines. And the vines just kind of come out, and then they burst out of the ground around the board.
Yeah, and just they start growing thorns. They start stiffen into hard branches, and just encapsulate. But you do still have a civilian now stuck inside that cage with the boar.
Oh, I thought I said not.
Oh, you want to put it like
I want to put
around,
it to the
so
civilians,
it's
not.
like here, and the boar is just on the outside.
Yeah, it's like the boar is just where the thorns are hitting it.
Okay.
Is that
okay.
possible?
Yeah.
The civilian
Hold on,
might
let me
get pushed back a bit, but I'll heal him. I swear.
No, you could essentially actually place it like if the starting point is here.
Mhm.
Oh God, that is not visible. I'm so sorry.
I can see it. But
That's
I see that
better.
one a little better. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so 20. So yeah, you could, because it's 5, 10, 15, 20. You basically get all of, like, this. So you would get both boars in. Would get hit by
seriously?
that. Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
But
both
even
boars if I can.
taking half damage, Rudy, the boar that you have a civilian in front of you, and then there's a boar. As this
okay.
wall appears, it just rips into this boar, and it just gets carried like a shrike having pierced a mouse on like a thorn bush. These massive vines just take the boar with it, impaled by all of these spikes. It is lifted up into the air, stuck in the thorny wall.
Oh, well, I suppose that's druids for you.
Alright.
Nana, bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action.
You also have movement.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take that movement. Don't have much in the bonus action. Yeah, look. I'll just move, I think.
Where?
I'm going to move sort of across those two civilians that are very close to us and closer to sort of start making my way down towards the other boar. But in front of, like, place myself in front of them, basically.
Okay. So you wanna...
Yeah, I think around there, and I'll see what the other boar is trying to do.
Okay, you can get up to here, and then you get stopped by the wall that you yourself summoned.
Yes, that is perfect. We'll...
Okay.
Yeah. Are they both stuck in the air, is my next question.
What?
The
No.
boars. They're just...
No.
Okay.
The one that died was just carried up.
Carried up, okay. The other one is
It was
still...
just some flavor. Just some
Yeah.
flavor. Anything for your bonus action? You could potentially use your hidden paths to get there.
Do you know what? I think I actually will. I'll mark one off, and I think I might actually place myself with the next... Do you see the... Not the ones that I just passed, but sort of the next closest to? I might pop up with them, actually. No, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah,
there's
because it is a bonus action to move yourself. Yes, 60 feet.
Yeah.
You could get all the way to the civilian.
Oh, the one little civilian that's still stuck near it.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's.
because you can go 60 feet. You can teleport this distance.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. I'll put myself sort of in between the one civilian and the two ones, if that makes
Right
sense.
here?
Yeah, that sounds great. That's perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
So Nana
Alright,
starts
ready.
running, and Nana runs past a tree, and she's gone. And she just runs out from behind a tree, way in the distance.
Yeah.
It's just one of those like cartoon movies where someone walks behind a tree that's too
And then
thin,
next-
but they're gone.
Yeah.
That's me.
Okay, so Nana, you see from your purview
Mm-hmm.
down there a massive, massive pile of fungi, unable to determine what they're attached to. Just this writhing mass of fungi that
Okay.
has like come through the woods. And you hear this massive bellowing roar. Everyone hears a roar coming from somewhere in this vicinity.
Shit.
Mm.
Okay. I kind of wish I'd saved the wall, but it's fine.
Okay.
Mhm.
And you see that mound of fungi is going to walk up over here. Whoop. And it's going to slam one of its just this long limb covered in sticky liquid dripping from all of these various mushrooms growing on it. And you just hear someone scream and a loud crash as this mound just decimates one of the civilians.
That seemed over the top. Just a little bit, don't you think?
Damn. Not you
And
telling
all
me. Yeah, it's over the top.
all of you hear just like the sound of wood breaking again
Oh,
in this
God.
vicinity here.
Oh god.
I don't
Okay.
have spell slots for that.
New plan. Arthur and Gerald go that way as fast as possible. Nana will get to that one.
As you say that,
I was playing it that way.
Rudy, as you say that, the bodies around you start shivering as fungus and mushrooms start
No.
breaking through their skin.
Nani?
I think you mean Nana. Oh no.
Okay.
As yes, and one appears over here. Let's see. Yes, one appear next to this boar where Nana is. And
This is Left 4 Dead. Burn them all.
Mm-hmm. We gotta get those civilians out of there. We're gonna fight all of them after this. Damn.
and you see the first zombie. These are now dead bodies, reanimated by fungus.
Ah,
Dead bodies, you say?
Yes.
Shit.
You could say they are undead.
You could.
Ooh, actually, this is
as
really-
it stands. Go ahead.
Oh no, it's okay. I'll wait for my turn.
Okay. I am going to say that as one of them stands up, out of its mouth, its jaw distends, and one massive balloon-like mushroom appears and then deflates as spores drift into the air. I'm going to need this
is literally the
civilian,
from-
civilian here, and Rudy to make Constitution saving.
Rudy,
throws.
we've done this before. You got this, baby.
I stop breathing instantly.
Yeah, you choose to not breathe, but as you do, the civilian goes.
Oh, you should stop breathing. Oh no, that's
Oh, no.
I should have
And-
warned. Yeah, that. Wait, how am I talking?
All
If I'm not
dead.
breathing. Hang on. I'm gonna run out of breath.
The other one is then going to walk up to you, Rudy, and wails at you. Limbs being controlled by the system. You can now see growing along the flesh these thin white threads that are holding the arms up as they are scratching at you. 10, I believe, miss.
Stop it! Stop it! Get out! Get.
What
Rudy's
about a
slapping them away.
22?
That one gets through Rudy's delicate slaps to slap him away.
Yeah. You
Delicate.
take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
What?
Oh my
That's... Why?
And you also take 4 points of poison damage.
Or does he? Wait. Does
Yeah,
he?
well, you have resistance, so you take 2 points of damage,
Yes,
but you
yeah.
gain 2 points of temporary hit points.
Success!
But I'm also going to need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that lesser success. Yeah, we can do that. That is a natural 20, so for 22.
Natural 20, yes. Having stopped breathing, all of these spores that are in the air around you are completely unaffecting. Just nothing happens.
That's right. I don't need to breathe, and at some point I'm going to run out of breath to keep talking. So, wait, that's... No, I do want to keep talking. This is
Nana,
terrible.
the one near you is going to do the same thing, where on its shoulder this large, like, smoke mushroom appears and then deflates. I need you
To make
and
some-
the civilian to make Constitution saves.
Okay. Can Nana yell out, "Don't breathe" to the civilian, or is there not enough time to react?
Well, you wouldn't know this time, because this would be your first time witnessing it. Well, you know what? Make a nature check. We're gonna see, like, would Nana recognize immediately what would happen here?
Okay, yeah, because I don't know how close I was or if I saw Rudy do it last time, so let's find
No, there's
out.
plenty of trees blocking.
Oh, I meant in the fight with the bear.
Yeah.
Oh, with the bear.
Yeah, this...
I know
Yeah.
George saw it, but I don't know who else saw.
Yeah, I don't know how
Because
close
I remember
was or
George
not.
made a comment about it.
Okay,
24.
yeah.
I think
okay, I'm gonna
Gerald
give
saw
it-
it as well.
I'm gonna give advantage to the civilian then.
Yay!
Yay.
Okay, my constitution sucks, so let's see how this goes.
Yeah,
But I'm
the
glad
civilian
civilian
still
doesn't win.
failed.
Shit!
Yes,
Oh, how are you
sorry.
both so fast? Damn. Wish that was me, bestie. Don't do it. Not that number. Not that number. Next number, please. No, don't do it.
I'm going to use, just for the sake of my own sanity,
don't
I'm going
know.
to use black markers where civilians have died, because I need to keep track.
Actually, that's really helpful.
That would be amazing, yeah.
Because I forgot that someone died. I got a 13. I don't know if that's gonna do it.
13. Nana, you get a stack of cordyceps.
What does this
Who's
mean?
a stack of who's a what's it now?
Cordyceps are mushrooms.
Parasitic mushrooms. Yes, as Nana accidentally breathe in some of the spores.
Nana.
So at the
Oh my
start of your
God.
next turn, something might happen.
Oh my god.
Nana.
Whoa, guys. If Nana dies, we're out. What are we gonna
Arthur.
do?
Where are we? All
Did-
just stop.
We're
We
out.
got
We're just-
diamonds.
Yeah,
Arthur,
true.
it's your turn. It's Arthur
alright.
up now. George, you're next.
Yes.
So Arthur is gonna move 1, 2,
I'll be back in
3,
just 2
4,
seconds.
5 squares down.
Down
Yes.
that way.
Yes. What does
Mhm.
Arthur see in this area?
You see an opening, and you see what looks like a fair amount of civilians currently unsure what's happening. There's a house, there's an old fallen tree, and people here are just looking around. They're starting to almost move into the middle, and you see now through these trees another one of those large mounds. Well, you haven't seen one, but you see this large beast that is covered in fungi here.
Yep.
But it is currently being wrestled by a troll that seems to be protecting the
Right.
civilians.
Arthur
See
is...
this massive troll that is now just like holding this hulking creature away from 2 civilians.
Alright, so Arthur's gonna yell, all the civilians start heading towards the elevator.
Okay.
To get out of there. And since Arthur can see that beast, I know it's hard to see. but
It's got
Arthur's-
3/4 cover, yes.
Arthur is still gonna take a shot.
Okay, go for it.
31.
31 will still hit, yes.
11. Sneak attack, 20 points of damage.
You will get sneak attack.
And advantage? Because it'd be surprised with my attack?
No, it would not be, because it is in combat.
Okay. And since Arthur goes, well, that worked so well, he's going to do another shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! 15?
I came back to
15
more enemies. What the heck?
is not going to be enough. You fire again, but this time they move ever so slightly, and your arrow strikes into a tree, returns to your hand.
With that, he keeps gesturing to everyone after the shoots. Head to the elevator. Quick, go.
Mm-hmm. Anything for bonus action?
What does Arthur do with a bonus action? He can't shoot, he moved.
You could use one of your spells to charge an arrow. You do have magic you cast on your arrow.
Yes, Arthur will prepare a lightning arrow.
Yeah. So you cast lightning arrow, so your next arrow will have the benefits of a lightning arrow.
Yep.
George, it is your turn with Gerald on deck.
Yeah, so the two civilians here, we haven't actually formally told them to go inside, so I'm going to tell them go inside.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to summon a pocket pet.
Okay.
I get... Let me see. That is a giant badger. That is the least helpful thing. At least it wasn't
That
a
is
boar.
so helpful. Oh my god.
At least it wasn't a boar.
You know what? I'm gonna give you. It might not be super visible, but this is going to be your giant badger.
Okay.
Oh, it's not. It's not
It's not
visible at
visible.
all. Hold on.
It's okay.
Oh.
I'm going to tell the badger to lead people to the elevator to try and protect them and get them out. That is its job
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
And
Yes.
I'm gonna run after Arthur. And the first civilian I see that is out of ear range, I'm going to point at them and use message.
What's your movement speed?
I believe it's 30. Let me check.
30.
Yeah, 30.
Okay. The first civilian that is where? Which civilian would you like
Which-
to contact?
Which one? Are the ones on the right visible? Right of me?
Remember, you can only see 60 feet.
True.
Even with the goggles and the darkness helping you,
Yes.
you're still limited by the limitations of dark vision.
No,
No, because you have superior dark vision. You got
Yes, I do.
120.
So whoever's furthest from me,
Mhm.
so I can get them to start taking people inside.
It would either be the ones by Nana, the 2, or the one over here.
I want the one over there because I want him to get away faster. I'm going to message him and say, head towards the elevator, cover your mouth.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect.
Take anyone you can with you, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I
Let's
think
go,
that's it for my
George.
turn.
Okay. Nothing for bonus action. You did only
The
use a cantrip.
bonus action was the ordering the badger.
Oh right, you did. Okay. Gerald is up
I would
next.
love to pretend it wasn't, but unfortunately, I don't like to.
Gerald is up next. Gerald is going to fly up in the air over the trees and is pretty much up here and is pretty much going to yell like, Nana, do we care about the trees more than the civilians?
And Nana's still like choking on her, so she's just like, Gerald, save everyone you can! And,
Fair enough. Gerald is then going to cast a 5th level fireball.
I'll be honest, I have plant growth, if I survive.
Yeah, so he's going to aim it so that he catches the 2 dead civilians and the 3 zombies and the shroom boar.
I'm fine with that, I'll be honest.
Well, no, actually, like, no, he can only cast it at 5th level. Okay. Here we go. It is a DC 19 with a 37 points of damage. Yikes. That's actually a lot. 37, even succeeding both boars. No, because there is only one boar left. What? My thing is wrong.
Just the one boar.
This boar is burnt to a crisp, like sizzling away. All of the fungi on it burns off. Nana, you can see the remnant of the boar that was underneath, but it falls dead from the injuries. And let's see about these. Success. God damn, no, that was a fail. And a fail. Okay. So, the one closest to you, Rudy, takes half damage. And so, it is going to be... that one takes... God, Brain, don't do this to me, please.
Brains absolutely do this.
Brain, don't. Brain, please.
Brain.
Just brains.
What was I doing? 37 and 37. For some reason, these now that the body seems to no longer be a living entity and just a corpse manipulated from the inside, it somehow seems even more hardy. Like, whatever core of the growth is, it's hiding within the body itself. And still moving the dead corpse around. That is going to be the end of Gerald's turn. There is no Shroomboars left. Rudy, it is your go. Nana, you're up next.
Yup.
I'm going to go ahead and assume that... And then Rudy's like kind of muttering to himself in this next part. Turning the undead will not help us here.
Oh?
If they're being controlled by the mushrooms, turning them won't change anything. That's what I'm assuming anyway, because like they're being controlled by an external source, like a physical source, not just a magical source. So we won't do that.
You are free to make a check if you would like to find out these things.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna say make a nature check. Or in your case, a religion check.
Thank you for that. Yeah, let's, we're gonna add on some random person's knowledge onto it that Rudy somehow has access to. I'm gonna roll a d6, I believe it is. So what do we got? We got a 9. We got a 12 in total.
12. You're uncertain. They could be undead, they could be plants.
You know what, maybe it's easier just to blast them away. That's probably a better way to go about it. In terms of where to go, it's kind of just... This is a lot of... What, so there's 2 corpses in front of it? 2 zombies
well, yeah, there's 2 zombies and 1 corpse. Like, one actually dead thing on the ground. But you can see the body, you can see these, like, fine white strands just growing along the limbs.
Wait, mushroom is alive, right?
Yeah,
They're considered a living creature.
Yeah, they should
Nana, are mushrooms a living creature? Or, like, a living being?
What? Yes, of course they are, Rudy. What are you talking about?
Excellent! Rudy casts Anti-Life Shell.
Okay.
Which ejects, as it comes out from him, it injects living... Wait, are they considered a creature, though?
They would probably be a plant.
Because the idea was it would, like...
Fungus, then yes, they were a creature based on things that I did before.
Yeah.
But would Rudy know that?
Yeah. No, I'm still gonna do it. So my idea is my idea here is by casting Anti-Life Shell and projecting it from himself, he envelops the corpses, and his idea is that's gonna expel the mushroom from the dead flesh. because it rejects life, but not the dead. So
Okay.
theoretically, all the white strands and mushrooms and stuff should be left outside the shell, and the body should be left inside the shell. That's his thought on this.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Okay.
that's what you want to do?
That's what he's going to do. He's going to cast Anti-Life Shell.
Okay, yes, these two are indeed pushed. One is actually pushed into Nana's Wall of Thorns, and it's going to make a save or take damage.
Nice.
It fails. It takes 27 points of damage for being pushed into...
God, I love my will.
Not half bad.
I'm just double checking which it is. It is... that one. It is going to take... Whoop. That one that gets pushed, you see, like, it gets heavily impaled by the thorns, and a lot of the strands are letting go. You see one of the arms fall limp at its side. It's barely holding on. The other one gets pushed away, and indeed, the corpse at your feet, as the shell expands out, just the actual fungi that was burrowing into the body gets launched away.
Right. Okay, so that confirms that once the mycelium has control, it's not an undead creature, because if it was an undead creature, it would have been it would have stayed in, and the mycelium would have been ejected, regardless of whether it was animated or not. So that's interesting to note. There's still a living creature, or the mycelium just becomes the living creature for it, intents and purposes.
Yeah.
Okay. Is the mycelium or the white strand still trying to get through the shell to the body, or is it just?
It looks almost like it near immediately falls limp to the ground.
Huh.
Like it's not moving.
Okay. All right.
Bonus action movement.
Picking up the body would be an action, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Can't run backwards, because if he runs backwards, he's going to collide into people with his anti-life shell, and that would cause problems. So, I guess he'll... Oh, but that's such a long run! Oh
You
my
can
god,
do
that's
it.
such a long run!
Except minus the breathing.
Do the run, do the run.
To run
Do
all
the
the way
run.
around the
Do
map!
the run.
Oh my god. No, because then you have to run through the thorns. No, we can't. I'm actually trapped.
Do the run.
Oh, you can run around the thorns. Maybe.
No, the thorns take up the path. I would have to go through the trees, which would be half speed.
Just teleport, man. Can't everyone?
No, and he already wasted his etherealness on
No!
being silly in the alleyway earlier in the day.
no.
So,
Tisk.
I love
So
it
he
though.
can't
Hey,
do
yeah,
that.
that was important, you know?
I bought a night pass since then.
wait,
No.
has there been a night?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because I
we
scried
did.
and we went to
We
bed.
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
We did.
We had a long
because I got
rest.
my regenerate spell back. That's
Yeah,
how
you
I know.
did long rest.
What did I do then? Did I? No, I didn't do it. Why?
Did
I'm
you-
keeping track of the days because scrying.
I don't know.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know, Rudy.
Rudy, did you do it when we got to Vandoria or my house?
We didn't do a long rest when we got to Bundoria.
Didn't do it.
Or...
Okay.
No.
We didn't.
No,
Or at
we
your
did it
If you
house.
haven't
before
done
we
one yet
came.
today, you're fine. But if you did it, like in the alleyway, you've had a long rest since then.
Yes.
So then why is my 7th level spell slot ticked off? That's what I'm trying
I
to
don't
figure
know.
out. I haven't cast anything.
Did you
need
remember
cast
to do your
heal
long
or something?
rest?
Yeah, I did. I did do my long rest.
Okay.
Because I had 10 hit points. So,
Okay,
from
yeah,
eating
yeah.
so...
I don't know.
No.
I don't...
Was it an accidental tick, or did you do something during surgery?
I'm thinking if you might have used like a big ass heal spell.
Maybe. Did you show off again, Rudy?
Maybe. It's ticked, so I'm not gonna
Okay.
use it.
So-
I'll play by the rules. So let's
Okay.
keep... Yeah.
You done with
Um,
your turn?
No.
I honestly can't
because-
think of what you would have used, but yeah,
Yeah.
if you.
So there's one. Okay, so one got pushed into the wall of thorns, and then the other
Yeah.
what
Got
happened to
pushed.
him again?
Just push to at the side.
I can't. Okay, he's behind Gerald.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, no, that's alright. Okay, in which case Rudy will just stay there because he can just guiding bolt through the anti-life shell. Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, because he can't run through the... Wait, are the vines alive? No, but they're not a creature.
Not really, no.
Yeah,
I mean, they are, but like...
Yeah, no.
Probably
yeah,
deal
he'll
enough
stay here.
damage to them.
There's not really much
Okay.
else he can do. Yeah.
Okay,
fine.
Nana, at the start
Yes.
of your turn, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, that is fair enough. Let's see how this goes.
It's fair enough. I love it.
No, I've been thinking about what I'm gonna do if it fails again, and I have an idea. But let's see how we go.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
No, go ahead. I'm rolling some dice here.
Yeah. Please be better than that. Oh. No. Yeah, we got a 20.
20? Good. You take 1 point of poison damage and 1 point of necrotic damage.
Necrotic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I roll another Constitution to see if my wall stays up, right?
Yes. And you gotta beat a 10.
Okay. That's what I was thinking.
You got this. You got this, Nana.
84 years later.
Oh.
Nana's now already old.
Again.
Pretty much. It is a 10, so I don't think it's.
It is a 10, so you're fine. No, 10
Oh,
is what
it
you
is.
need.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. wall is
So
still
even though you're coughing and hacking after having inhaled these spores, you manage to maintain concentration of the Wall of Thorns, and you can take your turn.
Beautiful. Okay, we do love that. Nana is going to, let's see where everyone is. I had a completely different idea of how this was gonna go. So if you have concentration on one spell, you can't use it on another spell. So that's
You can, but you will lose the first spell. It will
You'll
disappear.
lose the first spell. I feel like it actually might be better to lose it because it seems to be in people's way. I'll be honest.
Okay.
I mean, there's no longer any people there to save, so...
Yeah, exactly. So I think I'm going to cast. I'll look over towards that big bastard over there. And I'm just going to make sure it will reach. Yep, it should. It's 120 feet reach. This will only last for a minute, but I'd like to cast Wind Wall on the big fucker over there and just... you can shape the wall in any way you choose so long as it makes one continuous path along the ground, and the wall lasts for a minute, and it'll need a strength save of 17. So basically, I just want to shape it in sort of like a U shape around so that those two civilians don't get clobbered. And the one, yeah, like just kind of in a little U shape, depending from that tree line. Yeah.
From here?
Yeah, just in front of the... actually, if we could rotate it a little bit so it can't get to the one civilian. Yeah, perfect. That's exactly where I want it to go. Yeah. And hopefully it can't move through that.
Okay, we'll do something like that.
For 1 minute, yeah.
When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a strength save. Let me do that.
Or take some bludgeoning damage, yeah.
It takes half, so feel free to roll 3d8.
Okay, I will do that. Come on, high rolls, high rolls.
High rolls.
It's a 20, so I guess they take
20. 10 points of damage as they are buffeted by the winds. And I'm going to say that the wind also looks like it blows away what strands of mycelium are trying to get that corpse over there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
I
I'm
like
going to
that.
remove that. They are no longer potential threats.
Right. Okay. That I'm glad you did that because I was still trying to figure out how to get rid of that body. So
yeah,
thank you.
No, they are no longer potential threats. Nana, bonus action movement.
Yes. So there is one body in front of me, but that's the one that failed his save, right?
Yes.
Or was okay. So the other two behind me are still quote unquote clean, like they wouldn't have been affected.
No, they are just civilians now stuck between this wind wall and you.
The blue ones are living people.
Yeah, the blue ones are living people. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to run over to them, not breathing on them, and tell them to run to the big tree and do not stop, and tell anyone along the way. So basically, yeah, just move, like close enough so they can hear me, and then just let them know to get out of there.
Okay.
Because I don't think I can zoop them away with my powers.
No,
cool.
you need a full action to zoop out their people.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
And I will stay there because I am infected.
Yep.
So.
I'm gonna say George and Arthur, you get the visual of this troll slamming away, clawing at this one other creature covered. It is going to get that's a lot, 16 hits, and a fail, and a hit. I'm just gonna roll some dice real quick. 6, 12, 13 plus 8 is 21. So you see this troll is just like biting, ripping, clawing at this other creature and just going crazy on it. And you see as well, flying now around, you see, again, this is only what Arthur and George notice, hovering above the head in the air of the troll is this creature that at first seemed to just be leaves in the wind, and then it forms the shape. It forms the shape of a small female figure that flies down as a Dryad appears.
Ooh, let's go.
And
Cool.
she is going to cast Pass Without Trace on the civilians next to her.
Oh,
Yes,
that is
let's
so
go.
good.
Oh, I should have done that. I'm so dumb. It's fine.
I just hope my badger is doing his job properly.
I suppose we'll find out.
At the end of the initiative round, I'm gonna move all the civilians around.
Okay.
If I try to micromanage that while
No,
we...
I
that's
understand.
fine. Yeah,
That's fine.
absolutely.
Okay.
I just wouldn't put it past the badger to go, what am I supposed to do again?
Yeah, the badger is not the
I have
smartest.
faith in your badger. Your badger on
Badger.
Yeah, Badger's
Badger.
trying.
Forbes badger on the other hand. Well.
I'm gonna make a die roll real quick. After you can see the wind is ripping and tearing at the shambling mound, but still it is going to power through and walk through your wall.
Why? Get out of here.
Let me see, 25, 10, 20.
It's
It walks up and you see a limb just shoots out and strikes at the civilian right there.
Oh, no.
No, actually it can't reach. It is going to use its action to dash to really get up. And it starts almost like it's spreading, like it's elongating. The body is cracking and breaking as the mushrooms are manipulating whatever creature this was. And it's almost starting to open up like it's about to swallow this person whole.
God.
That's within 120 feet, right?
Of you, yes.
Okay.
Let's see, the one that is currently in mortal combat with the troll gets a natural 1 on its first attack.
Nice.
And an 11 on its second attack. So the troll is currently having the upper hand against this shambling mound. And let's see, we still have some Zamiz. Let's see, there is... I just gotta see, I've given all of them color coding. The one near you, Nana, is How far can it move? It is going to walk up to you,
Sweet. Hi.
and it is going to attack you.
Awesome. Love that.
8 to hit,
That will not hit, actually.
23 to hit.
Look, that's also not gonna hit. No, I'm kidding. Not kidding.
Oh, you're learning. Cudley, that's
me.
what a real D&D player would say.
Yeah,
It's
oh, no,
exactly
sorry.
what you're
I'm actually a 25 to hit. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
My AC
You take
increases
four,
with age,
4
right?
points
We
of,
did get new armor.
No,
4
we haven't
points
got
of
it yet.
bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I rolled max, so you take 16 points of poison damage.
16 poison. Okay.
Yes.
We're still
and-
standing. We're not even bloodied, man.
Yeah. The other two, because these are fairly mindless creatures, the other two are currently just pushing against an invisible barrier. Like, they are pushing their bodies against the barrier, and you could just see, Rudy, these mycelium-like cilia, these tendrils that are just feeling along the barrier.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
kind of gross. But you can't get in.
Uh,
Wrecked, mushrooms.
That giggle.
That was great.
Let's see here. I'm going to move some civilians around. These two immediately make it all the way to safety. All the ones around here are going to move 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. So they're just starting to filter away.
Woo!
These are
That's
running
really
forest. And these two, these also get through the forest. Let's
What
see.
about
The
mine?
one that you messaged, George. I'm gonna roll to see if they try to run, or because they might take an attack of opportunity if they do.
Oh, fight or flight.
Nope, natural 1. They're staying put, not really daring to go anywhere.
Okay.
Nana, the ones you talked to are going to run through the woods.
Oh, good. Okay.
So we've had some movement around the board. I will
love
say the badger runs over here to try and get to people.
Badger.
Go
Badger,
badger!
badger, badger.
Will say we are very close to ending time and we are at a fresh round of initiative. Do you want to go through another round or shall we save it here?
I think myself, I've got one in me. One more round.
One more round?
One more round.
In me,
We
anyway.
can kill it in one round, right, guys?
I don't think we
Yeah.
can, but I'm interested to see what happens in one more round. So, if
Easy.
you're still good, Orb, I'm happy to go.
I can do one
Yeah.
more round.
Let's go. One more round.
Aussie, you're good?
No, yeah, fine.
Okay. Let me double check.
Is that actually a little badger there? He's so cute. What is it? It's just
No,
small.
it's just a little red ploop.
It's
Oh,
still
yeah.
very
It is-
cute.
It's
still
very cute. I still
Yes.
imagine it's very cute.
Thank you.
Petition for that to officially be, my
Badger?
little pocket pal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say at the start of a new round of initiative, you all start hearing howling in the woods around you.
Ah, our friends.
Let's look at
Not
that.
here-
time.
not- they're not here yet, but they are. You assume they would They will arrive by next round.
They're late.
Yeah, they were. We'll get to it. They might be late.
They
It might
are
be a bit late.
So
Arthur.
late.
Arthur, you're up. George, you're on deck.
Arthur's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. If Arthur was to move towards you through the difficult forest there, how many squares that is? It's a little hard to see through the.
Where do you want to go?
To your left. Yeah, that way. That way, yeah.
It would be 5, 10, 20, 30.
I think Arthur's got 35.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get further.
Okay. Can Arthur see the beasts?
Yeah.
Clear? Yes?
I'd say it's got half cover now.
Half cover? That's still better than
You do
what
still
it
have the
was.
inspiration too.
Yeah, I was going to pull that on the next one. So, with the lightning arrow ready in charge, he is attacking with a 31.
Okay.
So,
What does the lightning arrow add to this?
So, that would be 26, and then we'll go lightning arrow over here. So, we'll cast that. It gives 13 points. No, what is it? 13 and 10? That doesn't make sense.
It also says on the spell, just so you know, that it deals lightning damage instead of normal damage. So
Right.
you don't get your normal damage. You get 4d8s of lightning damage, and I make... whenever you hit a creature, each creature. So you will damage the troll as well.
Somebody
Oh,
didn't
you
read
fucked
their
up.
spell.
No, I did not, but it's too late. I fired the arrow. It is what it is. I'm sorry.
So yeah. What did you get? 26 to hit? Will hit. Roll 4d8 for lightning arrow.
Well, I'll roll.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
It was 13.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have such a craving for chocolate.
So I rolled
Okay,
another
nice.
d4 after you said that. So yeah. So Hugger's got lightning damage 13. Oh, it'd be 2 each person. I see.
Yes.
So after that, Arthur goes, ooh,
Yeah.
shit.
It just whooshes through the woods. This bolt of lightning hits into the creature. It arcs over it, and a bit of sap hits the troll. But the troll doesn't really look like it cares.
Yay, that's great.
Yay!
Arthur is gonna shoot another arrow.
Yeah.
24.
24 will hit.
And well, that's low. That's low. 11.
I mean, you do get sneak, so it's 14.
14. Yeah.
And you have already moved.
I've already moved. Gives me a bonus though. What does Windwall do? No, I don't want to do that.
And just cast it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I was like, hang on, that already happened. Arthur prepares Hail of Thorns on the next arrow.
Okay.
That also does AoE. Just
Yeah.
make sure. Okay.
He is not considered this troll's favorite.
Next up is George. I'm gonna give George some extra time to think, because I gotta go to toilet. I'll be right back.
Oh, I had my breath. I was ready.
You ready? All right. Hey, Rudy. How do you feel about resurrecting Nana? How does that feel for you? Does that feel pretty good? That feels okay?
Do we have any diamonds to do that?
Yeah. Look,
We already asked them. They do have reserves of diamonds.
You have to get it pretty quick. I only got a minute. The spell only works within a minute.
So we don't have
Pass
any.
without a trace, Arthur. You go get that diamond.
No.
Look,
no,
if we could keep me
fine.
alive, and then I just die, and then I go, it's
See,
fine.
Arthur could be there with just like healing.
No. So if they're dead, they're dead. It's not a matter of like once they have
Whereas
used
the
their
person
death
with
saving
the,
throws, that's it.
the resurrection spell,
Yeah.
or not the resurrection, but the reincarnation spell, will be dying, but that can be up to like, I think 10 days, so that wouldn't have been a problem, but...
The other
We got
thing
rid of
is-
the pure pet, didn't we?
The what?
The what?
The thing that keeps like at you. The thing I gave. I forget if I gave it to Arthur or
You
Rudy,
initially gave it to me.
but it's
It's the-
gone now, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it gives you advantage on death saving throws.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we don't have it. At least no one's got it equipped. I would also like to point out, hold on. I'm just making sure I've got this correct.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. No, let me keep scrolling. I got a lot of spells here to scroll through. Yeah, I'm just Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Rudy does have Revivify. Yeah, just double checking that one.
Okay.
Just making sure that was equipped.
I'm thinking because I want the least amount of civilians to die as possible, so I'm thinking of summoning another one and making it go rescue.
Yeah, well, that's what I
Or
was
at
gonna
least
do
attack.
as a big old eagle, but then, you know, things happen.
Who
I
is a
don't
big old
think-
eagle?
Huh?
Probably is a big old eagle.
I
but
was
not
gonna
Rudy.
be a big old eagle, but, you know, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, me personally, not Nana. No, me. Definitely.
I think this turn I'm going to have to use sorcery perks to turn a spell into a bonus action. I'm gonna psychic glance this big jungly boy on top of the civilian. So I'm going to do that
Quicken
first.
spell.
Yes, quicken.
Oh, my cameras. What the fuck?
And I keep switching
Okay.
tabs, so I have to keep scrolling down. I'm gonna cast it here. 30 psychic damage.
Okay, I'm going to make
You
an
don't make
intelligence
save.
intelligence
Please
save.
don't make it.
It doesn't look that smart.
Please don't make it, Josie. I'm begging you.
I got a 3 minus 3. So a 6.
Love that.
You're gonna take 30 psychic damage then.
Yay!
That sounds amazing.
What else happens on a psychic lance?
You are incapacitated until the start of your next turn.
Yes. So as the shambling mound is opening up to engulf this creatures, what does George do? What does the spell look like?
Because obviously he's messaged this guy and he kind of just froze. So George is kind of like, you complete idiot! And just like reaches a hand out like he's trying to grab the guy and yoink him back. And these blue sparks form around into a lance and just shoots at the tangleweed thingy.
Yeah, and it just locks into place, unable to move. Almost as if giving this civilian the opportunity to get away. Well played.
Well done.
And you still have your main action.
Yes, I'm gonna summon another pocket pouch in case pocket pet in case this guy doesn't get the clue yet.
Go for it. I'll just...
How many clues
More
can we
chocolate.
have?
Yeah.
What do you get this time?
Let me see. I get a giant rat.
Worth it!
Here, have a giant rat.
Yes!
What is the
Love it.
movement speed of a giant rat? Let
Don't
me
even
look
worry
this
about
up.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
It's
it.
30 feet. We're fine.
You wanted to move 30 feet?
Yeah, I wanted to like scurry towards.
Yep, it's scurrying all right.
Oh my goodness.
Any movement yourself?
I can just attack it from range. I can see now, so I'm fine where I am. Just shuffling people back, making
Okay.
sure they leave.
Gerald, what would Gerald do in this situation? Gerald sees that one of the zombie-like creatures isn't looking great, and is going to do a good old Eldritch Blast too. That will definitely hit, most likely. 14 points of damage on the first one, which is exactly what was needed. See, red. This one is the Kaput.
Nice.
As Gerald starts blasting, and he will keep firing into the other one that is around Rudy. Hits with both. 8 points, 6 points, 14 points. I'm just double checking. Yes. So Gerald is just shooting Eldritch Blasts left and right. And is going to probably stay put. He got a good vantage point there. Rudy, it is your turn. And Nana, you're up next.
Yeah.
Alright, so the Wall of Thorns is now gone, yes?
Yes.
Right, and there's still that one fella all the way at the top, yeah? The one...
Yeah, it's right
Yeah.
here. I'm sorry if you can't see
No,
it.
it's okay. I know he's there. Alright. And he's just a shuffly boy. He's just a shuffling...
He's a shuffly boy. Yeah,
Alright.
he's a shuffly little boy.
Shuffly little boy.
Look, I feel like what's technically undead and not undead here is getting a little mixed, so we're just gonna do one last little bob, and we're just gonna fire another guiding bolt.
Yeah, go for it.
Little guiding bolt.
Yeah, because it doesn't break concentration.
Just a guiding bolt.
The anti-life shell stays up. We're gonna roll a 17 to hit.
17 will hit, yeah.
Excellent. We're gonna hit him for 18 radiant.
18 points of radiant, and the next attack roll against it has advantage. Anything for
Great.
bonus action?
Not overly.
No,
but
the
as-
radiant damage doesn't seem to do anything extra.
You know what? I don't understand what you are. Are you you're not undead, but clearly the anti-life shell can't tear the mycelium off. I don't understand what you are. You're not meant to. Why does none of these things work the way I think they're gonna work? Anyway.
I feel like you yelling at them should just like strike fear into their little mushroom hearts. And they'll be like, "Why are you mad at me?"
So Rudy then decides that he's going to try and... What happens if Rudy tries to run towards him?
Well, have you read the spell? The anti-life shell disappears if you try to forcibly enter another creature's space.
When after the spell is initially...
Yes.
See, that I didn't know. Really? If
It's okay, I
lose
don't
an
read my
effect-
spells
okay, right, there you go. I was expecting that, Kelly. Interesting. Okay, yeah, cool. Well, in that case, Rudy will then shuffle around the corpse so he's on the other the other side of it, but still...
So you wanna,
Yeah,
like,
cut-
get around?
Correct, yeah. So
Yeah, you
he's
can't
even-
get all the way around. You're currently, like, behind the Gerald statue.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna... He's in the air.
We know
all
he's in the
he's
air.
always
yeah,
in the
yeah,
air.
yeah,
He's always in the air.
yeah.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, it may as well be, yeah.
Okay. Nana, you take, this time,
Mhm.
4 points of necrotic damage and 2 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And I need... First, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Before I take that, or I
Mhm.
take that regardless.
You take this damage regardless.
Okay, I'll just mark that down. Okay, Constitution save. Please be good. Although I do have a question if I fail this save. I've had so much time to think about it, Jonesy.
You had a lot of
I've
time.
had a lot of time to think about it, and I'm gonna have a whole nother fucking week to think about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll see you next month.
Yeah. Please be good. It is a 21.
21. Yeah, 21.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you that you do not gain any more stacks of cordyceps.
We love that for me. Okay.
But then you gotta make a concentration check for your wind wall. Unless you
that was
just
my
want to
next-
drop it.
Honestly, he's already passed it. I
Yeah,
am
he
gonna
walked
drop
through
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am
Okay.
gonna drop it.
Ready for concentration check. And now you may take your turn.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yay.
my first question is, because I was looking at my health a little bit, how fast do we all think that Nana could empty a hip flask? Or is a pint a little bigger than maybe what she'd be carrying?
No. Go for it.
Could I do it in one action?
Yeah. Easily.
Let's go.
Sure.
It's a
Okay.
hip flask, they're not that big.
Yeah.
well,
I'm
it's
just- I'd
it's a
like
big hip
to-
flask, and Nana's had centuries of practice.
True, and like I would like to activate my amulet of the drunkard with this and heal again.
Yes.
So that's my goal here.
So Nana
is
starts
mostly
chugging.
Oh. Nana's been training her whole life for this.
Chug.
Yeah.
So Nana, you just grab your hip flask. You start sloshing that down. How much do you heal? Out of curiosity.
It looks like I heal 14, which is kind of nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Look, better than nothing, certainly.
It's the equivalent. It's the equivalent of a greater healing potion.
That's pretty fucking good. Okay, so I'll know that doesn't come back until tomorrow, which is completely fine. So its charges are gone. Funnily enough, I actually have a greater healing potion as well, so that's
and
fine.
you drinking a potion is a bonus action. So if you want to chug that as well.
I'm actually only missing 9 hit points at the moment, so instead of doing that, I think I'll just remove myself from the immediate situation. And let's see.
Doing another hidden path?
Yeah, I'm gonna do another hidden path, and I'd like to put myself a little closer to a little bit closer to Gerald and Rudy. Just so that maybe the zombie comes towards me, hopefully.
Like there?
Yeah.
Somewhere hidden in the woods?
Is that leaving the other ones too open? Oh no, they'll move at the end of the turn. Never mind. Yeah, I'd love to be in the woods, I think. Yeah. Just for right now. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Arthur, you see the troll that you hit with lightning. The scorch marks left upon it are starting to disappear as the troll is regenerating.
Nice.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, and it is going to keep attacking the shambling. Critical hit on its first claw strike.
Woo! You just invigorated it.
Yeah. It just got powered up.
Got a bit of a jump start.
Remind me to never ever fight a troll. Ever. Just ever.
They just troll around, that's all.
Wow.
I mean, you fight trolls all the time in chat.
Wow.
Okay. Second attack is a miss, and with its bite, it gets another miss. So it's got one really good strike, and it just gouges out a chunk of this creature and throws it to the side, splashes on a tree. But after that, it just can't seem to get another good hit in. The Dryad is going to fly over and just keeping an eye on various individuals that are running around. Actually, the Dryad is going to... I'm gonna double check. Seeing now, as all of you realizing that you're on their side, is going to drop the Pass Without Trace on the ones that are hiding in the forest, and instead turns around and she's going to cast Entangle, creating this space becoming difficult terrain.
Nice.
Down in the middle.
Well
done. Shambling Mound A is incapacitated because of the Psychic Lance.
Happy point. Try eating my civilian again.
Yeah, B on the other hand is going to start slamming into the troll.
You know what? That's Arthur's responsibility.
Yeah, that's Arthur's responsibility.
Arthur's very good at pulling them.
I'm busy with some mushrooms.
I'm busy with this dumb civilian who didn't run when I told him to. I used my cantrip on him.
Oh, man. Not him ignoring your cantrip, well. Not him leaving you on red.
He could have messaged back, you're right.
He could have messaged back, but he didn't. What does it mean?
Sorry, Jez.
It's fine. It's fine. Why do I care? There are now 2 Zammies over here. One is actually going to go to the civilians in the woods.
I knew
and the other one is going to go up to Nana.
Oh, okay.
Well, and they are both going to do their spore miasma. Just go. So I'm rolling for civilians. That one gets a success. Success. Both the civilians over here managed to, having seen what happened previously, they immediately just cover themselves. I'm gonna need Nana.
Oh my god.
Yes, Nana to make another Constitution saving throw.
It is. What did that come out as? I actually can't see it. It's fucking 2.
Oh no.
Well, rip Nana.
Well, I'm going to say it's actually, because you're rolling just a Constitution check, you should be rolling Constitution save, but you only have +1 extra. You only have +1 extra, so it would still just have been a 3.
Yeah.
So you gain a second stack of cordyceps.
Delightful.
How
Didn't think you could
please.
move that well. It's okay, guys. If Nana dies,
It's
just
okay,
remember
don't
her. It's gonna be okay.
You can't die. You're our second in command.
Not anymore.
The one that's hanging around Rudy is going to realize it's going to move along 10, 15, 20, your aura, and it's going to end up here and turn its attention towards the civilians.
No, that's not what you're meant to do. You're meant to keep chasing the shiny. Ah, fine.
Oh dear.
They never
At-
let you paint.
The end of the round, the civilians keep moving in
Go civilians.
hordes.
Badger,
These-
badger, badger, badger.
All make it to safety. Do. You go over there. You go over there. You go there.
What about George's one civilian?
Runs the other
Actually
way.
moved this time.
It does start
Let's
running.
go.
Yay, let's
Does
go.
he get scared by the giant?
Oh my god.
One of the civilians that were there is going to take an attack. Natural 1 from the zombie. These two get away.
Let's
Yes,
go.
success.
Oh my
They are-
goodness.
Oh. All right. I
So-
feel better. I feel better about this.
The howling is even closer. And you see a whole pack of wolves and bears bursting through the various tree lines. You see them further away, different districts of the city, just pack of wolves just jumping these creatures covered in fungi. You see a bunch of bears currently mauling civilians that have been turned, just trampling them down. And you see the massive wolf of Tristwald Feralfen jumping through, coming out from the trees like just a flash of gray and brown fur, just tumbling into one of these shambling mounts, shoving it aside. It gets knocked into a tree, and as he howls, his
Ow.
form changes as his legs grow thick and his fur becomes tough hide. His snout grows a horn, and he grows a shield on his neck as he turns into a massive triceratops covered in runes that just bellows out into the forest.
It's
That's where
green.
we're gonna end it for today.
It's
Let's fucking
green.
go.
Is he green?
No, he's not green.
Oh.
Hey,
He's
let's
like a brownish red and gray.
you
It's
go.
brownish, red, and grey.
Just as excited.
Yeah,
We didn't lose
God
too many
damn it.
civilians so far, so this isn't bad. We did,
Yeah.
No, you
doing
lost
pretty
a
good.
total of, I think you lost 4 and you've saved 6.
That's
Success.
pretty good so
Yeah, I
far.
reckon we're doing alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think so far that's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
To
definitely.
go back to regular map,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
we can go.
a regular screen.
Regular screen, regular map,
Regular
and
screen,
Orby needs to
regular
go to
map.
bed after that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
goodbye, Orb. Good
Good
night.
Good night.
Good
night.
You damn
Alright.
cuties.
You're a
No,
cutie.
you.
No,
I
you.
will-
No,
I
you.
will turn my camera on.
Wow.
Oh shit! Really?
No.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, it was a threat. I get it.
It
That was a
Okay,
threat.
it was
Oh,
a threat.
threat. I
That was
love
a
it.
threat.
Well,
Oh.
that
Gosh.
was exciting.
That was really exciting.
That was. I
It
mean,
is.
I had so much stress because like saving civilians is like literally the worst thing in video games because you're just like, no, you stupid idiot, just throw the other person away.
Literally, why George yelled at the one.
You just gotta save yourself. I don't know how to save you either. I just want to. Civilians.
And we
are...
didn't break the worm case.
That's,
That's
actually-
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to add that to my notes.
Mm.
Add that to the notes.
Mhm.
Gym in bottle.
Jim in the bottle. Yeah.
Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we will still be continuing the same combat next time. Because you're not out of danger yet. This just means that reinforcements have arrived.
Of course, yeah.
But the danger is not over, and also because of the fact that Nana might be in trouble.
Nana might be in trouble.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I will let you all know. That at the start of your turn, you take 1d4 necrotic and 1d4 poison for every stack of cordyceps.
So,
Mhm.
do the courtesans count as poison or disease or?
It is considered a disease in this case.
Hmm.
Ah, easy.
Oh, easy then. Okay.
Yes. But just
Well-
saying, like still in combat, this could still escalate quite badly because Nana is effectively taking 4d4 damage at the start of her turn next
This
round.
is true.
Yeah.
I think only Gerald and Rudy are within range of like recognizing that she's in trouble too. George and Arthur are on the other side of things.
Mm.
Nana has this really. I mean, Rudy had it too, but he had the defense to back it up at one time. But Rudy, Nana has this penchant for diving into situations when all of her things are long range.
And not all my stuff, because much like Arthur's spells, a lot of my like long range stuff hits other people. So I kind of have to be up
There's
close.
a lot of AoE things.
Yeah, like I can do entangle, but then again, I make it everyone's problem, not just the other team. So yeah, I was kind of trying to get in the way to contain it. I was hoping I could hold my breath, but that's not.
There's a difference between holding your breath and not needing to breathe.
Yeah.
In this case.
Yeah, well, look, that's okay. That's okay. You just let me know if Nana might die. So I can end stream and raid over.
God, wow.
Well, what would I even
Who
do?
knows?
I would just sit there like, oh, okay, bye.
Nana fades from existence. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. See ya. I'm really leaving this time. I
think like 90% of our viewers would boycott if Nana actually died.
I think we could save her.
Oh,
we would just have to.
You got lots of resources.
Yeah, and I feel like after you hit 0 is probably when it actually starts taking over, but I'm not sure about that. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm kind of glad
that might be a
line.
fair assumption. That might be a fair assumption.
Yeah. So we'll have to see.
We also have like from Arthur, he can move super fast. Like he could get to the diamonds if we absolutely needed to. He just needs someone to be like, they're over there.
I have an admission to make. Rudy has the diamond on him.
I thought you did, but I wasn't sure.
He just was just playing the well, you know.
It's okay.
we gotta
We
save
get free
someone
diamonds out of
else.
it.
Yeah.
Free diamonds out of it. Oh my.
Free diamond.
Don't steal from the druids. They're
not. They're giving it to us.
No, if he had to save and resurrect a druid, Rudy would ask for a diamond. If he had to save and resurrect a party member, he would use his diamond.
This is fair. This is fair. And then ask for another one for reimbursement.
Correct.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Absolutely fair.
Yeah, it's fair reimbursement. You know, we worked hard for these diamonds.
It's free real estate.
Yeah.
We saved Gianna's
It's
life.
pretty
Now
real.
they will repay us for saving our party member's life.
Look, saving Gianna is going to have an impact on the world. Like if you had like brushed past it or been like, we'll go do other things, it could have done things. Also, yeah, like she's a badass arch druid. Even if you hadn't saved her legs, the idea was that she would create like an exoskeleton of wood. Like
I was kind of getting that from the
yeah.
Which
Yeah,
would've
she would have just like created like these entanglements around her legs that would help her move.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would.
Now she only has to do that a little bit until she's feeling better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm. Oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead.
You go.
No, you first.
I was just thinking by saving her, I feel like rooting out the cause of everything is not going to be an issue. You know, like they have all those mushroom spots and all that good stuff. that we were following along to the city, and I feel like since we saved her, hopefully that actually won't be our issue. It'll be their issue, and we can focus on the dragon and stuff. Otherwise, I feel like it would have been our issue.
Yeah, there will be opportunity to like ask questions and stuff,
which I'm sure Arthur will be happy about.
Arthur has a better idea. Arthur knows where to go to find more elves now. We found that out.
True.
We know that information.
Yeah.
But do you really think he's not going to ask Vanguard?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Go
ahead.
Oh, I was just I sort of feel like because Josie dropped that hint that when at 3 health bars for Jalira. I can't help but think that she's gaining a health bar maybe per dragon she gets to. That's
considering that as well.
Yeah, because
we knew she was going towards one already.
Well, she was going towards the one that
or
Cuddly
any
saw in
dragon,
the dream.
because the black dragon. Oh, that was Marnie though. Oh, I'm gonna pump that kid.
Yeah,
which means Marnie might be on Jalira's side.
Marnie is on.
Oh no,
Jalira's side.
she's
We know that.
definitely.
Yeah,
she
that's
is?
confirmed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she and
Jalira has 3 like lieutenants, captains, generals. They're called Martin, Marvin, and Marnie.
Okay.
Yes, and we took out Martin.
We have taken out. No, we took out.
Oh no, sorry, we took out
nameless
the.
dude.
Yeah.
The masked man from the start of the campaign worked for Martin.
That's right.
Martin is the person who summoned the zombie beholder and then vanished.
The forbidden meatball.
Yeah.
Oh, so I met him then.
You've seen
George
him, yes.
has-
Yeah. Well.
Had conversation. Had words. You've heard his
don't-
voice.
Did I? Because I did try and sneak away, and then I came
The
back.
only one that the group has not personally seen is Marvin.
Okay, yeah. Martin is the one with the big old plague mask. Marnie is the like creepy little Wednesday Addams girl. I'm imagining that's just because in my brain that's what she looks like.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. And then okay. I still love that we all thought that it was Urgathoa, and Aussie was like, I'm her new favorite, and the guy was like, what? And it's a completely different person trying to be.
Yeah.
You were so confident with that line.
And then I failed the jump too, if you remember correctly.
I will point out for people in the various communities still watching. For those new, we do take a few minutes after the game like this. We talk, and you're free to ask questions if you have anything.
Towards characters, players, the GM, NPCs even.
I will point out that you left your horse back in Bundoria again.
Oh god.
Shit.
I think we need to go back anyways. This is what I wanted to say earlier. We need to go back to the city or send word through Gerald maybe to be like, hey, can we take back our decision before? We forgot to mention, but Jalira said Jalira's bitch said that she wanted the Abbey to not be constructed. So we should probably put some work into that.
I feel like that decision is made. Like I think that's one of those points in the story.
Well, we should at least let them know.
If you want, like, it's something that you as a group would have to do personally.
Yes.
If you want to keep helping, is that you would basically going forward, you as a party can try to recruit whoever you come upon. Use any resources you find to help prepare for this.
We have turned into Dragon Age. We are
literally doing Dragon Age Origins.
We're doing Dragon
Age. It's also like the end of what is it, like Fable 3, when it's just choices.
That is true as well.
So because pretty much like you got a date. You were told that like, oh, we estimate they will arrive in 6 months.
We all know it's going to be we all know it's going to be 5 months.
So,
just so we're aware,
Josie.
right?
But during this time, if you say find all the Ur-Dragons in 1 month, you will then have 5 months where you as a party can just be like, okay, shit, do we want to stay here and help like build up defenses? Are we gonna go travel and find helpful people? You could like seek out people you have met and try to like bring them into the cause and things like that.
An airship carrying the train. Wait, no, it wasn't an airship. It was just a ship with lots of wind. It doesn't matter. He has enough wind.
The one-shot
the ship
party.
up.
We
Let's
get them
go.
in on this too.
Let's go.
Wait, why don't we
One-shot
get Dr.
party.
Orb?
Professor Orb. Yeah, he's an
Professor Orb.
option. Professor Professor Orb.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe even the dragons or something. Well, they probably won't care.
I don't think
Unless we give them something.
I mean, you could just tell them, like, if they don't help, Gerald might die, and then that entire pocket dimension just explodes.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might help. But they're so, like, I imagine they're, like, little, and I don't want them to get hurt. Because they're just babies, right?
They
The
were
dragons.
Yeah, are they babies?
I mean, they're considered young dragons, but they're still, like, big. They're still,
Oh.
like,
I was
elephant
imagining
size.
them as, like, because you said they were blue, and I just imagined, like, little Dratini with feet.
Oh,
Not quite.
more like,
not
more like
quite.
Dragonair.
Big,
Maybe like
but
Dragonair
it's
with
still
feet.
I'm convincing them. If they are like, oh, well, if this is destroyed, we just go away and find our own thing. We can tell them Jalira's been killing dragons.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, there's also that one dragon rider that's tried to attack you. Maybe he would be cool to get in on your side of
Yeah,
things.
weird that he tried to attack us, but I mean, it's an option.
I know why, but I'm not telling.
Oh.
It's
I'll
probably
never
one of
tell.
those silly things called consequences that keeps getting brought up to us all the time.
Yeah.
Consequences.
Yeah, we've
I
probably done
wonder-
something.
What the fuck would we
Yeah,
done
we
there?
you gotta find all the methods and bring them into the
Oh,
fold.
fuck that. Fuck
Oh my-
that.
No,
Oh,
I'm
George
actually
might be able to
making an
convince
army
them,
of
actually.
No, we don't need methods.
No,
They're
We need
so-
useless.
methods.
What are they gonna
Nana,
do?
Nana can summon methods
What
on
are they
her
gonna
own.
do?
Oh my
Tell
God.
riddles to Jalira to death? They don't know what they're doing. Get him out of here. We don't need methods.
No. I can turn into a dragon.
Exactly.
I
Nana
wonder
can
if
If I
do it.
any
survive.
of us have any personal contacts as well.
We have a question over here for the
Oh,
characters. So
Okay.
you must respond in character.
Yeah.
Pirate Eggs asks, "What is your favorite soup?"
Mm.
George has mentioned this before. When he did the Song of Rest with Nana, he mentioned the
Yeah.
stew and told her the recipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had
Hmm.
you had a soup or stew that was served to you by some Argonauts on the
Mhm.
plane of air.
Yes. And it was the most delicious soup she's ever had.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, after you'd eaten it, you were suddenly surrounded by jovial frivolity in the Midnight Suns Guild of Volunteers.
Yeah. Never got to finish that meal.
Oh, that's so sad.
Lol.
That's when he came back.
That's really funny. That is really funny. Nana would probably say whichever soup is her guest's favorite. Because she's a firm
Oh,
like she doesn't have foods that she dislikes. She just has foods that she says this could be better. So she doesn't act like if she makes something and like, you know, like I as Cuddly don't like mushrooms. I'm not a fan. But if she didn't like something, she'd be like, I must have done it wrong, and she'll find a better recipe for it. So she's a firm believer in if
That's just me in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I eat something, no matter how good it is, I keep going like, what would make this better?
Yeah, and she's always thinking of that. But then that's why she always wants to try something different. So she'd rather do what her guests love the most.
What about Rudy?
I, for one, love a good bone broth.
Of course.
You do.
Of course.
No,
Oh.
no, I'm gonna be a bit pointy here. I'm pretty sure when you make it out of bone, it's a stock.
It is.
You better take
Broth
stock in
is
that answer,
meat.
Rudy.
Broth is when it's meat.
Oh, well, there could be a little bit of meat on the bone as well.
Oh, no, fair.
Just maybe.
Well,
I had that.
Alright.
I had that joke lined up ever since I saw the question in the chat.
Oh
I was just
my.
waiting for everyone else.
Oh,
to...
well done, well done.
waiting.
Piggybacking off that question about what
Uh.
is everyone's character's favorite foods? Not just soups, but food.
Everything. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter
that's
what it
right.
is.
That's true.
But the big fish that Das Goose kept buying me was absolutely excellent. I have no idea what it was, but it was just big
Well,
fish.
well.
No, big fish, Nana. That's what they called it. Das Goose was very adamant.
What would Nana's be? Oh, I don't know.
this might be a surprise, but Jalira's favorite is cream puffs.
Wow. That is a surprise, yeah.
She
I
would.
saw her more as like a savory.
Why is
curry.
that
Fucking,
like?
they don't really have sweets in hell, you know.
Yeah, no, this is fair.
Yeah.
This is fair, yeah.
Look, even big bads can have favorite foods, all right? Please, and they don't always have to be like evil foods. They can be good, like nice foods.
No, I
too,
just
right?
thought she'd be more of a savory lady. Like, she struck me as more of like I really am craving like fries rather than like I like sweets. You know, so, hey, maybe I read it wrong. That's fair.
Pirate Eggs has another question. What happened to Dusk Goose?
Does Goose currently
Became president of the world.
because Goose has become a bit of an NPC lately. There is a thing that does Goose like, because listen, just for everyone out there, me and Denny, we are working on trying to make like a little podcast shorts of Dusk Goose adventures.
Yeah.
And there are still some planned, like there's always a plan in the campaign, and there is a plan. So by now, by this point in the adventure, Dusk Goose has actually killed the dragon that injured Gianna.
I was
Oh, what
wondering
the
about
fuck?
that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
makes
that was the
sense.
swamp that the Swamp Princess needed help with.
Oh.
This makes sense.
Yes.
I love.
I
that.
was
now
actually
we don't have to
wondering
worry
about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
So,
good.
so there will be a point in the little like side adventures of Dusk Goose where Dusk Goose and the Swamp Swan Princess fight the dragon.
I was about to say, does that mean Dusk Goose has single-handedly killed a dragon, which immediately makes him everything he wanted to
Single-handedly
be?
killed the dragon.
Look, Dusk Goose. Even in the first episode that it's been recorded, I just haven't had the energy to edit and fix it. But Dusk Goose manages to convince someone who tells Dusk Goose that apparently, by having killed the dire goose, Dusk Goose involuntarily entered into a tournament of life and death.
Oh.
Oh.
So when someone else in said tournament challenges Dusk Goose managed to persuade this person to instead do an arm wrestling contest. This is on Denny. This is on Denny.
I
by the
love
way.
it.
Yes,
No, of
yeah, keep
course
going.
you. Yeah.
And at the end, when this other person was going to give up their dire animal aspect, Goose was like, "No, you keep it. It is a piece of who you are. It is your history." And they had like such a wholesome bro moment.
That's amazing.
Goose is such a wholesome himbo. I love him.
Yeah. And
I keep saying
Goose
that.
also no longer carries like weapons all over his body. Instead,
Yeah.
he's got a magical not like a bag of holding. It's called like a quiver of some kind. Like it looks almost like a golf bag, but it magically fits weapons specifically.
My
Yeah,
other active
oh,
D&D character
yeah.
has one of those.
Yes. So he's got like all of his weapons instead like in a giant golf bag on his back.
It tracks. You know what?
Mm.
It very much tracks. Yeah.
Tracks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of love the idea of like Dusk Goose having a literal like invisible armory that he can just grab out at any time.
It's literally what it is. He just like
That's so good.
wills one of the weapons into being, and the handle
Oh
appears
my
like, in his
God.
hand.
Oh, I love that. I really love that.
Yeah.
Josie, I have a question for you. Are you continuing on with
Yes.
streaming?
Yeah.
And are you playing Play It Up?
I don't know. Do you want to play?
Yeah.
I'll play.
Is that a
Hmm.
question?
I don't know. Sometimes you're tired.
That's
Cuddly,
true.
does Cuddly want to play?
I don't have it downloaded, so I can't.
You can still remote play. And since
Look-
Josie has it, you won't have as big as ping.
If I host it, you mean?
Yeah. Host it for her.
I'll host. I'll host you, all right?
So if just for future reference, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think. I mean, yeah. Oh yeah, it is only 200 megabytes. That is true. It is a very very tiny.
Oh, is it really
Um,
tiny?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
it
You
says
could
like
probably
1
do it
gig,
right-
but
right
it's like
now.
Yeah. It's very tiny.
Well,
Yeah, it's like
And
See-
me and Gouda have played before. It was chaos.
Oh, yeah,
Wonderful
we-
chaos.
we
Everyone in
attempted
the
to do it.
D&D group has played now officially.
mhm.
Except for
Me-
Denny. So we need
Me,
to get
Roju,
Denny
and
to
Gouda.
Mm-hmm.
Me, Roju, and Gouda. We had a good time playing.
I've unlocked 2 new foods since we played.
It was very hard with that.
But if I host, are we playing my game? So it's like everything is reset to start.
Okay. I can host
No, I'm
the
just
game
asking
itself.
because I wouldn't mind.
Either way works, but even if I host, you can still remote play with Cuddly. If she doesn't do it. Anyone can host it though, but you would
Okay.
only have the things available for your level.
No, but
I am
fine.
okay
That's
either
fine.
way.
But while Cuddly does that, I might go on my break and get some
Yes.
food.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is a discussion that can
I need
probably
to-
happen
Yes,
after
yes.
we raid out and before we
Aussie?
start season of that.
Yes.
Aussie, you're free to go.
Oh, like yeah. If the only reason I'm not gonna play is because I need to change up my sleep schedule. So
Oh, for work and
after
stuff?
next week, yeah, after next week. So after next week's D&D game, I now work Mondays. So
Right. Yeah.
I mean, this ending time,
There
11 p.m. is totally
There
fine.
was a date, by the way, when we were. I think in 2 weeks there will be no Dramonia.
Sorry, I think it's more than that.
Wait,
Is that's the
Four.
PAX one, right?
1, 2, 3, 3 weeks.
3 weeks. So the 2nd of October.
No, the 9th of October.
Okay, so
we do
in
3
4
weeks.
weeks.
Yeah, 4 weeks. 4 weeks.
Yeah, I think Orb was a
Thank you.
little because when he was like, it's like 2 weeks away.
Yeah,
and I
Orb was like,
"Not."
yeah, that's what confused
Yeah,
me.
okay.
Yeah, no, we were
Okay,
saying it's a
no.
month. And a
It
half
was a worm.
away, yeah,
All
yeah.
along, it was a worm.
It was Orb. Yeah.
But yeah, we'll make sure something. Put it this way, like I haven't spoken to everybody who's going to be at PAX just yet, but there might be a way that we can do some form of stream if we want to on
Wow.
that Sunday. It might not be able to be D&D, but I'm fairly confident we could do some form of IRL stream if we want to.
Yeah, so
Quality,
get your
quality.
tickets, Josie and Gude. Just hop on over.
Yeah, you're paying for the flight.
plane?
Yeah, for sure. Let me just go.
Oh,
run
Joe
for
and I
something.
are like,
Wait,
sure, we'll pay for the tickets of the con, but
It's literally an entire month's paycheck for me just to go
Yeah,
back and
yeah.
forth. It's,
I think I
Yeah.
looked it up once during D&D. It's like $7,000 or $8,000
That's
for
so
me to fly
crazy.
to
Yeah.
it's
Australia.
so much.
Yeah.
Let me double check.
Well,
It
hold
might
on,
be
hold on.
4,000.
Gouda, though. Gouda, you're a cat, right?
Yeah,
I
just,
do fit into a suitcase. I
You do,
I tested
yeah.
this multiple
You just-
times.
No,
I
you
fit.
just go in the pet carriers, right?
That's that.
No, I got a suitcase. I'm a carry-on bag. Thank you.
Oh, you carry. Oh,
Hmm.
okay, you carry on. Okay, all right, we can do that.
That's true.
Mm,
What the
yeah,
heck?
carry on, my wayward son.